Hello everyone, and welcome to another Storytime with Bobsheaux livestream. You didn't think it was going to happen, but guess what? It's happening! Woo! I do apologize for the delayed streams that we've...
We'd like to introduce you to our adopted son.
Yes.
This is... Oh, I forgot his name. I'm a terrible mother.
Let's see, at least you forgot. I just didn't care.
It's Gizmo.
I also wanted to...
He's not actually a Furby.
It's
not really a Furby, but
it's
kind
Furby
of
enough,
Furby-ish.
and that makes him equally as disgusting.
It's our gay son.
We're equal opportunity in being grossed out around here, so welcome to the family, I guess. I also wanted to thank you all for your patience and your kind words in the wake of my father's passing.
I probably should have let you do that before I put Gizmo up in the screen. I'm sorry.
That's okay. We must remember that, as my grandmother said, it can always be worse. So yes, on top of my father dying, we also have this horrible thing to contend with, so thank you. And if any of you are horrified by my cracking jokes at a time like this, then I apologize. This is what I was raised with. This is exactly the kind of humor that my dad would be cracking if he were with us today. One joke that I'm still mortified by, I wrote about in that post that I gave it to everyone the night that it first happened. When my dad came back from his mother's funeral, he declared to the family that he was now an orphan. And he was laughing about it. It's like, Dad!
Their family is the epitome of dark humor.
Yes, indeed. And we are going to continue that by having a good time here. And I saw that we had some good suggestions for voices already, and boy do we need it, because this piece of crap cannot have a good voice on its own. Ugh.
What do you mean? I'm back!
Oh. It's very disturbing that as Raven and I are making our way through the show Once Upon a Time in our off time, there are a handful of parallels that could be happening between this Maleficent and this one in Descendants. I.e., it looks like she's dead a couple of times, but then all of a sudden, I'm back! And for some reason, she has to have the nickname Mal.
Colin?
Don't have the nickname
Are
Mal.
you okay, Colin?
Hmm?
I asked Colin if he's okay. Are you okay, Colin?
Why? What's wrong with Colin? What's you saying that?
His suggestion was... This is Colin we're talking about. He's fine.
Guess you just have to wait and find out, won't I?
Okay, so I should start writing down voices. Anyway. Yes, I have the 2 sponsored posts that have been put out so far.
Thank you very much. In case you're wondering, a Great Pyrenees is basically a polar bear with floppy ears and a long bushy tail. Yes. I am pretty sure that one of my friends in high school had a Pyrenees who was old and grumpy and nobody liked him. Except for me. And because I was the only one who liked him, I was the only one that he liked right back. Everyone was playing with the excited and energetic border collie that he had, but no one wanted to pay attention to Newman, the Great Pyrenees. I'm Newman. I'm old and grumpy. Hi, Newman. How you doing? Oh, it's you again. Hello. I'm just leading into you. Not because I like you, but I'm just doing it. Okay, I understand. Okay, I gotta go now. No, don't go! I mean, okay, whatever. See you next time, I guess. big old grumpy puppy.
The chat isn't working.
The chat needs to be updated because it's stupid. There it is.
It's working. It's just stupid.
Gotta alt-tab to it every now and then. To go, hey! I'm still here!
Wake it up!
Ah!
Gotta wake it up every once in a while.
Sponsor post for Pretzel. Thank you very much.
So I see a lot of you are saying that you've had a rough couple of weeks.
And
illnesses and pets passing away, or family, your extended family pets passing away, and man, it's been rough all over.
That is the power of Storytime with Bobsheaux, apparently. Either we stream or bad things happen.
Don't put that kind of pressure on me. I will resign my commission, sir.
Pressure. Thank you, Roy Alex. Roy Alex? What is it?
Not sure. Who are you talking about?
My condolences, says Roy Alex 21. I wanted to know how to pronounce that properly. Says the guy who looks like Bobsheaux.
So, we're doing okay.
Colin's been having to deal with a very busy store. That sucks. I'm sorry that's so tiring, but there are worse fates that could befall a store. Hello, Matthew Dilday. We are doing all right. Yes, any pronunciation works. Thank you, Alex.
I just took my dog and my son to the groomer. The dog went to the groomer. My son went to.
Do they both?
The lady who actually does my nails also does his hair. He looks absolutely handsome.
So he's going to have all kinds of crazy designs in his hair when he comes back.
The dog howled until I came back to pick her up.
Of course she did.
Saddest howls, according to the groomer. And I just gave my eldest $11,000 to put towards the purchase of their first home, so I'm so excited for them.
Which is hopefully a little closer to home than was discussed.
Yeah, now they're talking about getting a fixer-upper that's just a few miles away from where they're living now. That would be amazing. I'm trying to talk them out of that one specifically, though, because it only has one bathroom. They're like, well, we can add a bathroom. And look, you can remodel a bathroom with your rehab loan thing that you get with the purpose, for the purpose of fixing up a house. But to add a bathroom where there was no bathroom, that's pricey.
And a bigger job than you know how to do. YouTube is a wonderful tool, but I'm pretty sure you can't just look that up real quick.
No, that's what I suggested. If they wanted to do, they don't know anything about construction, I said, YouTube's your friend. You can learn to do just about anything on YouTube now. There was a lady who built, was going through a divorce, and she built a house from the ground up, using as much recycled material as she could, to keep it as cheap as possible, but she and her kids did all the work. And they did it all from watching YouTube videos. They didn't know anything about how to do that. What did I just press? That's the wrong button. I'm going to get used to this keyboard soon, and then I'm going to replace it because I don't like it.
Thank you, Trixie Marie. And thank you all who have been so kind in my time with me.
Is it just me, or is the stream lagging? Cartoon Cat Girl says.
I will look on my end here. Once it loads.
There's a huge delay, but that's how it usually is. Like I'm just now saying that's a huge delay.
Okay, that's stupid. That's not working. Gotta go back into There we go.
What are we doing?
I am going into my stream via the link that I sent you in Skype, and there it is. Yeah, it looks like it's just a couple of seconds off. But
That's usual. That's how it usually is for me.
yeah, there's a little bit of lag, but nothing like too detrimental there. Yeah, lots of people saying that's good. Good to know.
Are we ready to get going?
I think I'm ready if you are.
I've got a few sponsored posts. I've got a few voices from the chat.
Voices from the chat.
Voices from the chat.
Okay, let us continue where we left off. And again, I would like to apologize for the abrupt ending that befell us last time we streamed. Didn't get to close out the stream properly. Gonna hope and pray that doesn't happen this time, but just
Yes, this
move along and see what
time we're going to
happens.
be hoping and praying, but next time he's going to have his continuous power supply for his computer, so it won't be a problem. But this time it might, so be prepared.
This isn't a problem otherwise. I don't know what's going on. But otherwise, alright, let's get this pratty started. And what are we
Pratty?
beginning with?
The Pratty?
It's a Coach Z-ism. Only cool people like Homestar Runner fans get them.
Don't make me banish you again. Okay, the first one is a sponsored post from the Pretzel.
Let's spread the
Beginning with, okay, you're going to need Senile for all these.
Oh dear.
We need Senile's best impressions.
Don't think he has those, but okay.
Don't tell him what he can't do.
Yeah, exactly. That little punk. Okay, what are we doing?
Beginning with Senile doing his best impression of Gilbert Gottfried.
Gilbert Gottfried. Who's Gilbert Gottfried?
Why?
What? Who?
He would know who Gilbert Gottfried was.
Oh, what a...
Puppies! Mal said sarcastically. Carlos looked ill. I was digging around and found this forum about something called the Anti-Heroes Movement, he said.
Okay, what do we got next?
Next is
I'm an old man, don't make me do that again.
his best impression of Cool Cat.
Oh, God.
Mal curled her lip. Anti-heroes? I don't like the sound of that. They don't sound cool. You shouldn't, said Carlos, because look at this. He typed in a few keystrokes and a colorful picture filled the screen. That's us, said Evie. Yay!
This is too hot on me.
Now we need your best Daddy Derek. Pretzel, you're banned.
Again?
Did you put up the band camp thing?
I've only got two hands.
Tough. This is tonight's first entry into band camp goes to the Pretzel.
Of course it does.
We'll spend the rest of camp on the other side of that revolving door.
It was a photo of the four of them, and there was a huge red X on all their faces, along with the words, "Join the Anti-Heroes Club today," scrolled in spiky red letters. Because being villains is a major no-no. Next.
Next is William Shatner's Captain Kirk.
Is that me or Senile doing it?
See, all of these are senile.
Oh God, how many of these do we have?
There's three more after Captain Kirk.
Three more after Kirk. Oh God.
Anti-heroes, so they're anti-us. We the heroes? He asked. And the club is organized against. Us!
Reboot.
Sorry, I think I had a mini stroke there. Next.
I was very, very stoned the other night, and we were watching Strange New Worlds, my son and I were, and we were debating over the quality of Captain Kirk. And my point is, you cannot dislike the character of Captain Kirk just because William Shatner played him. And my son's point was, William Shatner has forever colored the character of Captain Kirk, so the character of Captain Kirk is an asshole. Because that's how William Shatner played him.
I haven't seen enough of it, so I couldn't tell you.
You're not a Trekkie. I don't even know why I date you.
Oh, I know why you date me.
Shut up. Behave.
I've seen things.
Robert.
Yes.
Next is Jeff Goldblum.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Looks like it, said Carlos, grimly. My guess is that the, anti-heroes movement is a revolutionary group founded on the Isle of the Lost for the, single goal of eradicating, Oradon's, heroes. Yes.
Christopher Walken.
Oh god. This is ridiculous.
They're using the dark net
Oh,
to draw
Felix.
members. What?
Felix is watching at home with COVID.
Oh.
Get well soon,
I'm
Felix.
sorry, Felix. Yes, get well soon. COVID sucks. No COVID for you, sir.
That sucks.
Posting incendiary pictures of us to fire up hostile sentiment. Wow. To the villains on the island. We're basically traitors. Next.
And finally, solidifying his place in band camp, Pretzel has suggested Senile's best impression of Pee-wee. Band.
You're a sick little man. They're using what happened at the coronation to gather members on their side, and when they're ready, they'll come for Oradon. And Oradon's our secret word of the day or whatever. Ah.
I like his Pee-wee better than I like the actual character of Pee-wee.
Yeah, well, since you asked. Ah!
Nobody asked. That's a lie. There's plenty of people, I'm
That's
sure.
on the house.
No.
And what do we have for voices for the chat?
Voices from the chat, beginning with the Furblings as portrayed. The Furblings portraying the Sanderson sisters in honor of Hocus Pocus 2. The Furb kid, break out the Furb kids, one for each. Dealer's choice, who does who. And this was a request from Shy Cartoon Girl.
I hate you, Shy Cartoon Girl.
Daddy.
Ah! No.
yes.
Evil.
Hocus Furbus. Home Cruise. Oh no, Home Cruise is banned from the chat.
Into band camp with you.
So who do we have first?
We have
Furby-show.
this thing as Winifred, I guess.
The room went silent as Carlos's words. But, it's just a theory, said Carlos. Try to lighten up the vibe.
And then this monstrosity as Mary.
What was her... What did we name her? The middle one. The girl. I forgot what her name is. I'm a terrible mother. I'm also very stoned.
Oh, middle child syndrome strikes again.
Oh no, it is! I'm the youngest. I had all the attention I could ever want.
You don't have to remember my name.
It's not Schloofy.
It's Sloofy.
What's that? That's Mel putting into the small tape in the DD's picture. Hashtag anti-heroes unite. Hashtag IRL. Hashtag call. What's that mean, Randy?
Did you just say hashtag 3 times? Remember, you must do it in the voice of the...
Hashtag Yadrutas. Hashtag 2359. Hashtag be there.
Bobsheaux loves hashtag speech. Can't you tell?
It's actually there in the friggin' book. Unless I'm supposed to say # anti-heroes unite, # IRL, and I don't think I'm supposed to read it as such.
You're supposed to be doing this in the voice of apparently Lilac.
Yeah, well, apparently Lilac's gone, so yeah.
Okay, then you have to do it in the voice of the baby. What was the baby's name? I don't remember. All I remember is Furby Show.
I don't remember any of these things' specific voices either, so mixing them with the Sanderson sisters is weird.
You're doing a fine job. Carry on.
Thank you, I guess.
Pardon me, I'm listening. I'm enraptured by the text.
Yes, we have this little fluffy piece of crap as Sarah.
Hashtag Sarah.
Hey, respect kids that, said Curtis.
That doesn't sound like the baby.
I don't know what the baby sounded like. I just said
Like
that.
a baby Furby.
That's
That's a little better.
I was about to get to that, said Carlos. I tried to kid. I think it's a meeting invitation. IRL is short for in real life. Wow, no shit. Which means it's in the real world, not on the online world.
Hashtag no shit.
Call was harder, but I think it's the location.
Your voice is breaking.
What?
Your voice is cracking.
I'm not supposed to talk like this. Shut up! Shut up, Mom. You know.
Next.
Okay.
Breathe, baby, breathe.
I shall. Breathe in the good shit. Breathe out the bullshit. Okay. It's my mantra.
It's not a bad one.
Breathe in the good shit. Breathe out the bullshit.
Yes, HR Productions. Hashtag no shit, exactly.
Oh wait, I was like, God, this looks like the same post. It is the same post. I forgot to remove it. Okay, why are you doing that? I really do want to get rid of it, honestly. Okay. Next is a sponsored post from Colin Permaband Warmbroth,
Oh dear.
who would like you to do Christopher Walken as a Speedo model. Put a Speedo on Christopher Walken's voice.
Sure, why not?
But see, because I said Walken as a Speedo model, everybody in the chat is picturing Christopher Walken's crazy ass in a Speedo. So Colin is permabanned.
Uh-huh.
Y'all are gonna go to sleep and dream about Christopher Walken
Well, we weren't before.
in a little pair of manties.
Ah! Thank you.
Cove Cruise says no one wants to see Walken's junk. Are you kidding? I know there's got to be plenty of people out there that'd be happy to see it. Every pot's got a lid. And when you're rich and famous, more people want to top you.
Good night, Moon.
Diablo says family approved, yeah.
I'm Christopher Strutton.
That's right. This isn't Christopher Walken, this is Christopher Strutton.
I hate all of you. Caw asked Evie, but that's the castle across
I'm
the
not
way.
here in the Speedo.
I'm getting there if you'll just let me. Wow. Your house. Yep, said Carlos. But it looks like that's where it's being held. But what's Yadrutas? Said Mal, frowning as she tried to pronounce the strange word. And here comes the Speedo. Ooby-doo. I wanna be like you.
And you can just picture him with his hands up behind his head like that, thrusting his
Your band.
I want to be like you.
Away with you. Next.
I can't. Oh, hello, Ben.
You're all awful.
Oh.
Voice of the chat. What do we got?
Oh, this is voice from the chat. Thank you for keeping up with it. I have discovered, I like to call it weed juice. It's cannabis-infused drinks, and I have never had good luck with edibles before, but this is good stuff. I have pre-bubbled and pre-juiced.
I'm glad it's working better than the gummies that we brought along to California Adventure.
Like, you gotta try this, because he can't smoke weed. He doesn't know how to breathe.
I
He
guess
can't
not.
inhale. So we said, there's no problem, we'll get it edible. Here, we'll have gummies. I said, I don't know what's going to do. We'll just take a little bit of the gummy. We were at friggin' California Adventure.
Which I like.
Depressed.
And Raven actually likes it better than Disneyland.
We were depressed. That edible was just a downer.
Maybe it was a long line. Maybe it was because we had a lot of sun coming at us at that particular point in the day, but...
I don't think this is...
Yay.
I don't like this. I don't like go to the happiest place on earth and just be depressed.
No. Anyway, voice for the chat. What we got?
Voice from the chat is Luna as Gilbert Godfrey. I forgot who suggested that. Who suggested that? Who's going to band camp? Fess up. Now's the time.
Thank you, Gilbert Godfrey. You just had to die, didn't you? And now everyone's asking for you.
They were asking before.
Not like this. Meow! Meow! Mama, let me in!
I would have that cat devoiced.
This is animal cruelty! I'm gonna climb on my mama's head, and I'm gonna sit on her face, and there's my butt, because I'm Luna.
This is just disturbing. How can you make a mockery of my cat?
Because she makes a mockery of herself.
That's true. That's my therapist.
That is your therapist.
She is my therapist. She never
Oh
misses.
no! My mama's feeling sad! Time for me to climb on her shoulder and purr loudly into her ear, and she'll feel better. Purr, purr, purr.
Now you sound like the Santa. Oh!
The ice cream bunny.
Yes, whenever I'm feeling down, I guess a cold, wet nose in my ear, because she really does stick her nose in my ear and make sure I can hear every purr. That's apparently what the
My voice is incredibly therapeutic.
Jesus. Oh, it's like Phalus. Phalus is a married man. I'm sure he and his wife have a wonderful relationship. I am telling you, that voice does not do it for her. If that was his real voice, he would never have gotten married. Gilbert Gottfried did not sound like that in his personal time. That was his stage voice.
And it worked!
Because otherwise he would never have gotten laid ever.
How do you know he did? Are you looking at his personal life?
Doesn't he have kids?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't follow
One of my favorite
celebrities.
actors. Yes, Phalus is married.
Yep, to Lupa, actually. Came as a surprise to me too, and I found out. I was like, really?
I understand the draw of a good-looking nerd. And yeah, I do understand. But if that was his only voice, if that was the voice that he spoke, that he, woke up in the morning and went to bed at night, and that's how he sounded.
Oh yeah, you like that, don't ya?
That highway would have been closed. We can have a platonic marriage.
We can have a working relationship, that's it.
That's right. We don't have a working relationship. That's it. Talk about the shriveling of the lady boner.
Next.
Huh?
What do we have next?
Choking on water. For my next trick.
That's not how you ventriloquism.
Don't judge my life choices. Okay. Why does it keep... I remove it and it pops it back up big on the screen. And then when I close it down, it's gone. Stop it. Okay. Voices... No, this is a sponsored post from Alex, ATM.
What do you got for us, Alex?
I looked up just in time. I can't hear the buttons that you're pushing and stuff, so I just see the graphics. Because you're sharing screen but not sound with me or something.
Well, I can't hear him either, so...
Okay. Well, I looked up just to see a puff of smoke. I thought you were smoking.
Look, I
Did
can
you
breathe!
learn how? It is a sponsored post
From ATN.
from ATM, Alex, who is unfortunately banned.
Of course he is.
Gilbert Godfrey and Daddy Derek fighting for the love of Raven.
Let's
He also
try to
says
keep the
Bobsheaux-
situations out of it, okay? Because I don't know how to incorporate that into a reading.
Bobshow's dad is jamming with John Bonham, Led Zeppelin's late drummer.
Thank
I'm
you.
here.
Thank you for explaining that to me, because I have no idea who that is.
So I guess Gilbert Godfrey and Daddy Derek trying to vie for my attention as they read The Descendants.
Oh, yes.
Ugh, banned.
That one took me a while, but after staring at the word for an hour, I realized there was something familiar about it. It's Saturday spelled backwards, and 2359 is 2359 in nighttime, or
I am horrified, waiting for the attention to turn to me.
Hey, I'm just saying, 11:59 at my place, that'd be great, don't you think?
Back off, you son of a bitch! She's mine!
Better?
I've decided that celibacy is my only recourse.
And that, boys and girls, is the story of how Raven became a nun.
That's right. But a witchy nun.
Next.
Next is a voice from the chat. How about some Fred Flintstone? And why did I stop writing down voice suggestions from the chat? I have 3. I haven't written down anything else.
Because you are bubbled.
Bubble, I'm in trouble.
That's supposed to be that witchy.
So just before midnight this Saturday,
There'll be an anti-heroes meeting at the castle across the way. Be there, is obvious. What?
Anti-heroes meeting?
I guess because they're heroes now? I don't know. No, anti-heroes meeting for people like Batman and Wolverine, those people. Be there is obvious, Bonnie. They are telling the members to be there.
You think, Fred? Tease Davy?
Next.
Next is... What did you do?
That was Fred Flintstone.
Oh,
A
okay.
little touch of Barney at the end. A little touch of Barney.
Okay, so next is a sponsored post from...
You guys are the best.
From the
Thank you,
pretzel, but
Kimberly.
it's not a voice suggestion.
Oh, what is it?
It's a question.
Question.
Which Disney Dark Age movies have you reviewed? And of all those, which is your favorite? Of the ones that you reviewed.
No. I was about to say I have not reviewed any Dark Age Disney movies, but that isn't correct. The only Dark Age movie that I've done is, per Raven's request, The Rescuers, which was the first movie she ever saw in theaters, which is something special. But otherwise, no, I haven't covered any Dark Age Disney. And I'm not sure if I want to say which is my favorite. I don't
Well,
like...
if you haven't covered any of them, it was just a question about of the ones you have reviewed.
Of the ones I reviewed, that makes
Right.
sense. In that case, Rescuers. Sure, let's hit it. Was that it for the question?
Yes.
Next.
So we're going to take a voice, a sponsored post with a voice suggestion.
Very good. The Rescuers wasn't that dark. No, it was not Home Cruise, but it did come from the Disney Dark Age, i.e. the period of time that happened between Walt Disney's death in 1969, I think it is, and the Renaissance with The Little Mermaid. Yes. Quite a stretch of time that was. And, yeah, it was rather dark. Not in tone, but just in business practices and the quality of films.
The era.
Yes. The departure of Walt left a big hole in the company. Next.
1966.
1966. Yes, that makes more sense, doesn't it?
Everyone, Disney died in 1966. What am I doing?
You are giving me a
Oh, it's
Sponsor
Cartoon
post.
Cat Girl sponsored post.
Cartoon Cat Girl. What you got for us?
Did you put a sponsored post in?
There it is now.
A drunk Mr. B Natural. That's a good one.
Oh my god.
It's Saturday night, right before midnight. Hold on, said Mal. She grabbed the book from behind her desk. It's a moon calendar. I was using it to try to figure out what the notes were saying about the moon. Notes, that's like with music and instruments, and I don't know where I am right now. Look at this. By the end of the old moon or moon set on Friday at midnight, and the new moon rises on Saturday at 11:59. The young moon is Sunday, which is too late, but I think the notes are connected to this anti-heroes club. Someone wants us to go to this meeting and have fun and laughter and music, and I love you guys.
And the spirit of music died that night.
Oh my god, that is such a good one.
What is?
The voice suggestion, I'm not telling you.
Of course. But yes, that was drunk Mr. B Natural. I don't know.
That was wonderful.
I don't know how drunk you could actually tell with that voice, but there you go. Mr. B making out with Jack Perkins. The ladies like me.
If he keeps getting blurry, let us know. But with him, because he has the green screen thing going on, sometimes it does give him a little bit of a funny outline or a blur.
I did see that there was some kind of weird autofocus going on thing there. Sorry about that. That was weird.
Yeah, he's getting to the point he's going to have to replace his camera again.
Oh no, this isn't my a camcorder that we're looking at here. This is my old webcam here that I've had since the very beginning.
Oh, your Nana's webcam?
Yes, my Nana's webcam.
Okay, so the next
which
is
I
a
started
voice
this whole
from
endeavor.
the chat.
Place for the chat. What do we got?
Brilliance. Brilliance from Super Disney Fan. Mark Hamill's Joker as Mario. I have to hear this. I must hear this.
Mark Hamill's Joker as Super Mario.
Yes.
Okay.
See Mario.
So we will riot the Sedivi. Evil Queen, Jafar, Cruella, and the Maleficent are behind it somehow. Mal said her mom goes by moon dates. Does she? That sounds really stupid. It's me, Jocario. Next.
Hashtag not my Mario. Next is a sponsored post from the Pretzel. Nope, that was just, we just did that one. Never mind. Next is a sponsored post. Why did you pop up? I just removed you.
Again?
Okay. It is from Pretzel. It's from Pretzel.
Some pretzel.
Sponsored post. Which Disney live-action movies have you reviewed, and of those, which is your favorite? I know which it's not!
She's laughing, so I can joke about it, I guess. That's Beauty and the Beast. That's my favorite.
I thought you were going to refer to Maleficent.
Or that. It's a close tie with that.
You dislike Beauty and the Beast live action more than Maleficent live action?
I honestly,
really?
I honestly don't know what would have happened if I saw that in theaters, but I have walked out of that one too.
Would you have gone home alone that night?
I already went home alone with the first one. I know who you are. Do you? You're my fairy godmother. I just saw it all after that. Oh no.
Oh yes.
There is no salvaging this movie. It's gone. They've completely missed the point.
That was the night that the lights went out in Bobsheaux.
Oh. Anyway, which movies have I reviewed?
The live action ones. You've
live action
done
ones.
Alice in Wonderland.
I was going to say, right off the bat, I know that Alice in Wonderland is my favorite that I reviewed. There was that. There was The Jungle Book, also good. Thank you, John Favreau. Kenneth Branagh did a good job with Cinderella. Tim Burton also tackled Dumbo. I consider The Sorcerer's Apprentice a live-action remake, and that wasn't too bad. There was Beauty and the Beast, Maleficent, and its sequel, Mistress of Evil.
Mistress of all evil. If you are ranting, you must do it in the voice that you've just done previously. Remember? Must stay in character until the next character.
I haven't been in character while doing this whole thing, so no! I can't remember if I've done any others, but those are the ones that are leaping right out of me. Yeah. Those are the only ones that are coming to mind, and of those, Alice in Wonderland is my favorite. Sorry, I love me some Burton.
I also agree, Theropod Hunter.
What's
The
that?
fact that I like the fact he said, Theropod Hunter says, I like the fact that they made King Louis a Gigantopithecus instead of an orangutan. I agree. That was a nice touch.
That was a welcome deviation from the original material. But why Christopher Walken for that?
Oopie-doo. in a speedo.
I want to be a lucky you.
Thanks, Colin. Banned.
And I guarantee you, that is how that movie came into being. He's just sitting with Jon Favreau and some of their other peers one day having lunch, wondering what their next project is going to be. Then, out of nowhere, Christopher Walken just starts. I want to be a lucky you. And he says, yes, we're doing that! Anyway, what do we got next?
Well, since there was no voice in that one, and I don't think you know this one.
Let's
Well,
see.
anyway. Okay, ATM, Alex, sponsor post.
Not supposed to Alex.
Have you seen the Ethan deleted scene from Treasure Planet? Raven would so want to adopt him. Is that the little goo monster?
No, the little goo monster is called Morph.
Morph.
Yes.
I love Morph.
Because you can't have parrots in space. Ah! No, evil! But no, sorry, that's over my head.
Okay, so you have not seen the deleted scene. The voice is Roland from Epic, which is a stern British voice.
Oh god, I've only seen that movie once, and it left no impression on me.
Just give us a very stern British voice. Must be stern.
You say stern British voice, my mind immediately leaps to Christopher Lee.
He was very stern.
You guys really think it's them? Asked Carlos quietly.
Best stay in character.
Oh no. I'm sorry, what's the name of the actor who played Carlos? Cameron something?
Cameron Boyce.
Cameron Boyce, thank you. Cameron Boyce is no longer with us, so playing the part of Carlos is going to be Christopher Lee. Seamless.
You are going to hell. For shame.
I like dogs. I had to break away from my mother's influence. He had gone a bit pale again, thinking of having to face his mother. He wouldn't be able to hide behind a computer or an invention this time, and he truly wasn't looking forward to going back to being her much maligned personal servant. He was just starving to enjoy a life that didn't revolve around fluffing furs and fixing wigs. Ew, Carlos was his mom's fluffer.
Ew. Family approved.
Next.
That was from a sponsor post. So this is a voices from the chat. Pee Wee was so. No.
Yeah, they must have sent those messages to tell us to go back to the island so they could humiliate us at the anti-heroes thing, don't you think? Huh? How's our secret word of the day? Ah!
No.
Oh, hi, Terry. How's your sex life?
It's not very good, Pee-wee.
Not with that kind of voice. Ugh.
Hey, some pterodactyls might find that attractive. You don't know.
Okay, so the next is a. What did you do? That was Pee Wee Rousseau. That was
It's sponsor post, so yeah.
I can do this. Don't you worry
You're
about me.
tearing me apart, Miss Yvonne!
Oh, I'm sorry. I quit. Farewell.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. Uh-oh.
Ew.
Uh-oh.
Alex. ATM. Sponsor post. Ew.
Why you?
Penguin and Shaggy getting frisky.
Ah! To bed camp with you. I love how they're using our bad example to recruit members while also telling us to go back and join them.
No, you could at least do a better penguin. That penguin. There is no sexy penguin. I mean, there's sexy Joker. There's been reasonably attractive Riddler. There's been intriguing Riddler and other people, but there's never been a show that I've seen where the Penguin was a sexy dude.
Oh, come on. We all know that you wanted Robin Lord Taylor.
No, I loved him, but not like that.
What's wrong, Raven? Don't you want to get with this?
I loved him, but no.
I'm the king of Gotham!
And Pee-wee was his dad. That was amazing. Pee-wee was his dad and Danny DeVito's. How does that work?
Ew.
Like, that sounds exactly like something they would do, said Carlos. They probably have something awful planned for our homecoming. He shivered at the thought.
Yeah, shiver for me.
Ew.
Where a button? Let me just get out there. Yeah.
Ugh.
I can really get into this mega stuff. It's not about power. It's about reaching out to people, touching people, groping people. Next.
Ew. What was that? What did you do? Oh, that was Shaggy. It was ATM your band. What an awful idea. No. Next is a voice from the chat. Voices from the chat. And this is a request for Sexy Pitch from MST3K.
Sexy pitch.
Sexy
Hell?
Pitch.
Plus, who else will be planning a meeting in Evil Queen's castle, said Mal. It has to be them. True, and Evil Queen probably took Maleficent's spot the second she swooped off the Isle, said Carlos thoughtfully. You know, they fought over who would get to lead the Isle of the Lost when they were first banished there. And if I'm gonna do sexy pitch, then I at least need to do this once. Let me see, there it is. Oh yeah.
No.
You know you want me.
No. What? What?
I just disappeared.
Why did you disappear?
Because he does that. He just poofs out of existence. One of these days I need to show you Santa Claus. Pitch is a devil who is on a mission from Satan to destroy Christmas spirit by playing very rather harmless pranks on Santa Claus. Somehow that's gonna inspire more evil in the world. I don't know. Next.
That was from the chat.
Yes.
I really do have to write some more down. Next is a sponsored post. You'll need Wolfabob and Furby Show.
Oh no. What am I doing?
Wolfabob giving Furby a piece of his mind.
I can't read that, you understand. Let's see here. Let's give Wolfball a quick colonoscopy here. Ah, there we go. I was here first, you ugly little piece of crap. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Hang your head in shame, you ugly little monster.
You be nice.
Hey, that was nice. Okay, where were we? Ah, that's right. They sure did, said Evie, and that's why we were exiled to the castle across the way. Actually, you didn't invite me to your birthday party, and that's why you guys had to move, reminded Mal. I was only 6 years old. No, in the book. Oh, gotcha. Next.
Next is... I haven't written anything down. Again. I'm looking for a...
Herbert?
Okay, here we go. Oh, nah. Alright, I'm gonna change that a little bit, but yeah. So, we want here the Ice Cream Buddy and Crankor talking to each other. Or having a laughing competition or something.
I was gonna say, oh man, the laugh off they would have.
That was an eyefall, TV protested. And you almost let me fall asleep for 1,000 years.
What's past is past. Let bygones be bygones, said Jay, entering the room. What else did I miss? Mal nodded. Jay's right. Sorry, Evie.
Wow.
Everyone loves Crankor.
Alright, sponsored post from KJ Xana.
Hey, Jay Xana, what you got for us? I don't recognize
He would
that
like
voice,
you
and this
to
is your
do-
first, or I don't recognize that name, rather.
I don't
This is your
either.
first time in
I
chat,
think
welcome.
How about a Taika Waititi-esque performance? You don't know who that is, do you?
Ah, I know who it is, but I don't know his voice. Sorry.
Well, he has kind of a New Zealandish accent. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Pass.
Get your, you don't have to sponsor another post, but just at me with the voice suggestion you would like in its place.
Yes, yes. In the meantime,
So let's have, I have a suggestion. I will
Okay.
make a suggestion. I want to hear something I haven't heard in a while. Let's have some Eartha Kitt's Catwoman.
I'm sorry too, said Evie. She stared at the screen again, and the giant red X's written across their faces. Ugh, red did not look good on her complexion. Carlos brought Jay up to speed on what they discovered so far about the anti-heroes group on the dark net. They looked at the picture again. We need to be at that meeting so we can find out what they're planning, and that we may stop it like we did the last time. Mal said, a serious look on her face. And I can imagine that it's something more serious than this.
That is not Eartha Kitt.
No, it is not, but it's
do
like,
not disrespect.
but it's like Headmistress Derpy Cat. Meow meow.
No, not Mr. Derpy Cat. No. Shame. Shame.
Next,
All right. Next is a sponsor post from Therapod Hunter.
Theropod Hunter.
Beginning, oh, there's some good ones. All right. Beginning with Sean Connery.
Fine, let's go. I'll start packing, said Carlos. Now, Sean
You're
Connery.
just gonna freak out about anybody that has to Carlos' lines.
It's funny. just just imagine, in the same movie, you have multiple people playing Carlos, and nobody notices it. Starts out with Christopher Lee. I'm Carlos. I like puppies. And then we have Sean Connery just out of nowhere. Carlos a whore. and nobody questions it. Tell me that wouldn't be hilarious.
That'd be awful.
Yes, it would be, but it would also be hilarious. I saw packing, said Carlos was turning it, but wanted to get it over with as quickly as possible. I put it like ripping off a band-aid. It'd be easier to confront his mother sooner rather than later, before he had a change of heart. Next.
Hashtag mom. Captain Jack Sparrow.
Hold on, said Jay. Not so fast. It's Captain J to you, lad. Let's think it through. I know what Fairy Godmother always says. Ew.
Darkwing Duck.
Don't run in glass slippers, Joke TV. Look before you leap. The slow turtle always wins the race, said Jay. Oh, well, it's always best to be home before midnight. And we're continuing on into Chapter 9, Plans Within Plans. With who?
Final in Theropod Hunter's sponsored post is Tigger.
Jay smiled at his friends and rubbed his palms. He loved it when plants started coming together. He loved it when they started coming together. It reminded him of back in his life on the Isle when he was figuring out the best way to nab the least rotten banana from the fruit stand. We can't just leave yet, he repeated. Leaving yet is what Jays don't do best.
You know what I miss?
What's that?
I miss the food voices. Those were fun.
Oh dear.
Come on, chat. Let's hear some food suggestions. Food voice suggestions. So you can see Bobshow's interpretation of like mashed potatoes.
It's been too long since they've done that. Don't ask me to do recurring food characters.
You're not required to do the same voice you did before. This is your interpretation at the moment.
What is my life?
I think that'll be a good thing for the chat to be on. All right, next is what do we do?
Last thing we did was a sponsored post.
Oh, okay. So we should do a voice from the chat.
Probably.
All right, and I saw hot sauce.
All right, I guess I'm downing a whole bunch of hot sauce real quick.
Let's hear what hot sauce sounds like reading The Descendants.
Why not? Carlos wanted to know, even though he looked relieved to hear they didn't have to sneak out of town right then.
Hot sauce sounds like a constipated macho man Randy Savage.
This is what hot sauce sounds like, I think. For one, you and I have a training camp on Saturday. We can't let the team down, he said. But if Ben doesn't make it back from wherever it is and we leave, they're now 3 starters, and there's no way we have a chance against the Lost Boys. They need us. Next.
Hot sauce. That you can tell Bobsheaux doesn't season his chicken.
I'm sorry, my dad seasoned my chicken just fine. I didn't need any hot sauce.
Okay, so next is a sponsored post from ATM. See now, putting an evil spell on Raven. Do that voodoo that you do, Cedric. Man, I've got cotton mouth.
Raven, look into my eyes. Hava Nagila Haga. Did it work?
That's not an evil spell.
Sure it is. Next.
Next is a voice from the chat. Peanut butter.
Look, Carlos. I know you guys want to practice today, but we're counting on you to be really playing time. Carlos time. Right. Okay, Carlos, Mel, and Evie, who both look skeptical. You guys understand we're part of something bigger here than just us. We're part of all done now, we told them. You know we are.
Next is a sponsored post from Ben the Somewhere Man.
Ben the Somewhere Man, welcome.
You have to keep doing peanut butter.
No, Bill, no, it's peanut butter.
But you're not done with the character until you start the next one.
Oh, this is...
Ben says, "Hello! Might I request Glinda the Good Witch as Bobby Wobbly?" That's the first one. Glinda the Good Witch as Bobby Wobbly.
Say, Dorothy, do you like bubbles? Well, too bad this is my bubble, bitch.
Code Brent.
I have to pee.
First Gold Brent of the evening goes to Ben the Somewhere Man with Glinda the Good as Bobby Wobbly. There was a little stream that fell into the river, and the river flowed and flowed into a giant lake. No. I love it. Just wait for her to come back there.
Are you a good bubble or a bad bubble?
Ben says, "We got one!" Zachary the Rabbit Squad asks, "What is your thoughts on Sony making Kraven the Hunter an animal rights activist and the new Spider-Man villain spin-off movie?" I have no opinion. I have heard good things about Venom, but I haven't seen that yet, and I'm curious as to how the hell you can do Venom without Spider-Man, and how you're going to do a Kraven movie. This is my first time hearing about it. How are you doing Kraven without Spider-Man either? I don't know. How do you do any villain without the hero? Unless you're doing a creation of story? I don't know. But, yeah, how are you gonna do that movie, said the guy who's a big fan of Joker. But, I don't know what to think. Not really invested into Sony Spider-Man all that much, really. Got another sponsor post here from Felix. Hope you're taking that down, Raven. Oh, Summerman and Bobsheaux are banned. Yes, of course we are. Sorry, HR Productions, I have not seen The Prisoner, so that's over my head. Will I be reviewing the Zombies franchise? Oh, God. Disney Channel, you are a wonderful, horrible beacon of crap. Not sure? We shall see. Someday I will make Raven pee. It's good to have dreams, Mike. Hang on to that. It just might happen. Heard about a movie about the TMNT villains in the making. I have not heard about that. I have seen Box Trolls. Always love me some Laika. Whatever is the stream, I got off a date. I got a day off of class at work. To be late to the stream. Jimmy Brucker asks, what is the stream? This is a stream in wherein I am reading stories to the audience. In this case, book number 2 of the Isle of the Lost series from Descendants. And I am reading the story in a variety of voices that are given to me by the chat. This all came out, actually, from my review of Illumination's The Grinch, when I suggested that instead of being narrated by Pharrell, or the choice there, I made the suggestion that the movie should have instead been narrated by a horror actor. Like, Christopher Lee would have been brilliant if he were still alive at the time. All the Who's down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. Wouldn't that be brilliant? But, yeah, it all just came out of that. After that review, I read The Grinch in a whole bunch of voices, and I wanted to expand upon that. I started reading fairy tales and 5-minute stories, and now we're here reading through all 4 books of Descendants, and I had to ask myself, why? I mean, obviously for your entertainment, of course, but why? Why did this have to be a thing? I did watch Nicktoons back in the day, Cartoon Cat Girl. My favorites included Real Monsters, Rocko's Modern Life, Invader Zim. Man, they really came up with some quality material back then, didn't they? Because you're so good, it says Soda Pop 81. Thank you. My next review will be released within the next couple of days. I apologize for the delay there. Again, a lot on my plate going on right now. Have I any thoughts on the movie Black Adam? Asks Bernardo Garabana. I like to keep my opinions about what could make for potential reviews to myself until the reviews actually come out. Will I review Black Adam or Shazam in the future? I don't know. We'll see. But I will say that the choice of Dwayne Johnson as Black Adam himself is a strange one. I always thought that he would have made for a brilliant Shazam myself. I mean, come on. Him playing a 9-year-old in an adult's body, tell me that's not brilliant. Did the chat freeze? Yeah, there we go. Has anyone seen Minions Rise of Gru? Anyone who has not seen the movie and intends on doing so, don't go to the theater in a suit, please. That's apparently a bad thing to do now. Who would I cast as Black Adam? Asks Felix Wolf. Black Adam, if not Dwayne Johnson. I don't know, actually. I haven't given the Shazam corner of the DC Universe a whole lot of thought. All I know is that when Shazam was first brought to the table and Dwayne Johnson immediately was in talks of playing Black Adam, I was always thinking, what? No, Shazam, man, come on. Felix asked me what my musical tastes were for ... reasons? Well, my musical tastes are kind of limited. Usually movie scores, classical, a little bit of... most contemporary music is either that of Danny Elfman or Weird Al. But Yes, you have quite the broad spectrum of musical tastes to your credit, Mr. Felix Wolf, and that is awesome. But sadly, that is not me. So, it's a tiny window of music that I'm into. I saw Jurassic World Dominion and I thought it was okay-ish. Yeah. Saying nothing more, but... Cartoon Girl asked, do I like Joel or Mike more? I am sorry, I was raised on Mike. It's funny, though. Joel had an interview recently where he talked about the Mike versus Joel debate, and he actually said something that's kind of interesting. He thinks that if the original series of MST3K had lasted for a few more seasons to accommodate at least one more host, then the question of Joel versus Mike wouldn't be a thing. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's probably very true. Because everybody has their preferences, but nobody makes an issue over which Doctor is your favorite. In the same way that people compare Kirk to Picard, or in this case, Joel to Mike. And yeah, I can see that being very true. And similarly, nobody asks if they like Jonah better, or crap, I lost the new hostess's name. Help me out in chat here. The new lady who was on the Simulator of Love. Who we got there? Yeah, help me out here, chat. I know her name, and I like her, but I just can't remember it at the moment.
Felicia Day?
No, Felicia Day is Kinga. I'm talking about the new hostess who's on the satellite. And Raven is back. Hello.
Hello.
But, yeah, nobody asks who likes the new hosts better, her or Jonah, because they're kind of in that same area of, yeah, everybody could be a host, and that's fine. It's like everyone asks, do you like Kirk or Picard better, but nobody asks if you like Janeway or whoever better, right? That makes sense? Trying to make sense here. But, yeah. Shall we continue?
Yes. From Bandcamp.
Yes. And I forgot what it was that I didn't get a chance to read yet.
It was, Linda the Good Witch as Bobby Wobbly.
Linda the Good as Bobby Wobbly, that's right. Yes, there we are.
Yes, but Mal tried to argue. Besides, he interrupted with an apologetic smile. We wrote want this anti-heroes group to think we're on to them. But what do you think will happen if news gets out and the 4 of us are suddenly missing from school? We need to go back, but on our own terms. We can't let them know we know. Biggle, but you'll biggle wobble too.
I'm laughing my mask off my face. It's slowly moving up.
Excellent voice there, Ben. Thank you.
And he's got another one.
Uh-oh.
Butch the Bully singing like the Ice Cream Bunny Giant, and then the reverse.
Like the reverse.
The Ice Cream Bunny Giant singing like Butch the Bully.
Does Butch the Bully have a song?
He will in a minute.
Mal considered it for a moment thinking. Finally nodded, okay, Jay's right.
Then I forgot the song. Crap.
Oh, Emily Marsh, the female host of MST3K.
Emily,
says,
that was it. Thank you.
Spasmodious.
Thank you, Spasmodius. Emily. You like Emily. Emily's good. Emily's funny.
Alright, so Ice Cream Bunny, Giant singing like Butch the Bully, and then Butch the Bully singing like, or however you want to do it.
Okay, Jay's right, we need to lie low, she said. We'll leave Saturday after the game, since everyone gets off-campus privileges on the weekend. Come back Sunday night like everyone else. Be back here in time for class on Monday.
Next! There's that laugh again! I'm a giant, you know!
What? Did you do both? Yes, Ben's done. You're done, Ben.
Put a fork in it.
Hair in my nose.
Next.
What's that? Okay. Alright. Next is a voice from the chat. And it is Oopsie as the dying Skeksis Emperor.
What?
Yes!
God.
Do it! When you said next, you scared a bunch of people in the chat. He did it on purpose. You see that the face? Look at that face!
I didn't.
That is not a face of remorse.
It may not be a face of remorse, but I didn't do it on purpose. But on the other hand, am I supposed to be sorry for something that's that funny? Anyway. Uh-oh, she's dead.
Oopsie! Oopsie! No! No! Oopsie! Change the world!
Oh my god.
If Jay and Carloopsie get to play Journey, what about God's
Shame on you. You pick Oopsie up.
Oopsie died. The end.
No. Uncle says Oopsie crumbled, everyone cheered. No.
And there was much rejoicing.
Oh, good night, Michelle.
And Michelle is leaving with
No!
some 60 Ds. You're welcome.
Not sexy deet. Alright, sponsor post from Cartoon Cat Girl.
That's Cartoon Cat Girl got for us.
The Furblings and Oopsie as the Teen Girl Squad.
Ugh.
It's a sponsor post. So, pony up!
Son of a bitch.
Love our children. Got them in the wrong order!
Do I care?
Yes! It's very important. The middle child can't come first.
Alright, you guys. This is where you look so good. Woot. I wanna die. Oopsie.
Punt! Dag, yo! Harold!
Oh, my skin.
What is the Teen Girl Squad?
He died somehow.
What is the Teen Girl Squad?
The Teen Girl Squad is a comic drawn by Strongbad from one of his emails that simply read, "Dear Strongbad, please draw a comic of me and my friends." Signed, whoever. And it gave him, and with no other notes or anything, it gave him the freedom to just draw whatever. So, on the closest bit of lined paper that he could find, he drew a comic about some stupid little stick figure girls who were all completely half-dimensional in every sense of the term. And they have no character or anything, they have no story, and they all just die horribly. And that has spun off into its own little series of cartoons, and it is glorious because it's Homestar. What else could it be? But yeah, the Teen Ferb Squad are all dead now, so...
No!
Don't worry, they'll be back.
It's Furby-Show, Lilac, and Bedazzle.
They'll be back by the next issue somehow.
I have to find a way to remember that.
Write it down.
Where?
On your computer? Put in a notepad?
Okay. I could. I guess I could do that.
Yes, you could.
Furby-Show, Lilac, and Bedazzle. I love them so much.
And the important thing is that somebody loves them.
Like their father.
Sure, let's say that.
You must love the babies. Okay, that was a sponsored post. Was it not? Was it?
I think it was,
sponsored
yes.
post? Okay. So the next is a voice from the chat. Oopsie. No, that was we did that already.
Yes.
Wolfabob as Smog the Terrible.
This is going to be a weird one. The only Smog that I remember in any great detail is the Rankin Bass version.
You could always do Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, but I don't know him.
What is wrong with you?
I've only seen the second movie once. Leave me alone.
Add it to the list. He hasn't watched Stranger Things, nurse.
No, I have not. I'm too busy watching garbage for all your sakes. You're welcome. I'm part of the Royal Committee, and I have to make sure everything's set up correctly. Otherwise, what if it looks like Wonderland threw up on everything? Wonderland throwing up all over everything. Ugh. Plus, it's right after the game, and people will notice if we're not there. Especially you, now.
Yes.
I got my fan on here, it's screwing up my book. Even if Ben's not here, people will be expecting you. So we go to the dance too, agreed Jay. Why not? I am fuzzy! Fuzzy! Fuzzy!
Beautiful.
Next.
Diablo sponsored post. I don't think he's gonna do that. he did not follow the trial at all. He doesn't have any idea.
Okay.
Did you follow the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial?
Just a minute. I followed that much.
What are you, 12?
Maybe. Oh, look, I am now.
I'll quit.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Me and you love me.
Maybe a little.
But no, I have not followed the trial.
Yes, Cumberbatch is the best Smog, Felix. Absolutely. Okay, so, he wants you to do Amber Heard on a date with Gilbert Gottfried. I think we'll just make it me on a date with Gilbert Gottfried. And how I would be reacting to being on a date with Gilbert Gottfried.
That would be really stretching your acting skills. Because Amber Heard wanted Johnny Depp to think that she loved him. You want Gilbert Gottfried to think that you love him.
Oh, if you can do Amber Heard, go for it. I didn't know that you had any knowledge of it at all.
Well, I know who they are. But, no, I'm just saying, if those are the roles, if it's you wanting to go out with Gilbert Gottfried,
You are
then
not about to put this out in the universe, are you?
I just love men who are shorter than me. And I gotta say, you have one of the sexiest voices I have ever heard. Please, Gil. May I call you Gil?
No, I would not. No, no. Next.
Whisper
Next
sweet
voice.
nothings
What was
into my
that?
ear.
No. It's gone. I've removed that post.
I would like to tap that! This is wrong. Yes, Home Cruise. Yes, it is.
Okay, so that was the sponsored post. So we need some voices from the chat. Where's the food suggestions? It's been too long. I'm scrolling. Scrolling.
Maybe it is bubbled, so she's requesting food.
Come on. Where are the foods? I need food voices.
I see one.
If you see one, do it.
Jimmy Brucker is suggesting hot sauce is Darth Sidious.
Who knew hot sauce is going to be a fan favorite now? It's not hot sauce. That sounds like someone who smokes too much.
Carlos made a few calculations in his head. The game ends by 5 and the dance starts at 6, so we stay for an hour maybe to make sure everyone notices that we were there. It just leaves a lot of time to get out of here and to the isle by midnight. But it's doable. Oh, I'm afraid the shield is still fully operational.
Alright, I gotta take this one from the chat
What's that?
before I lose it. Emperor Salsatine. Home Cruise. Band.
That's a band.
That's bad. Yes.
Oh, fine. And this way you guys won't let down your team, said Evie. And Evie gets... added Jay. And Mel gets to
What?
dance, said Carlos.
What is that? What
We all
was that
get to-
supposed to be?
They're dipping into him.
That was odd. I have no idea what you're doing.
Do I?
I thought bad things. Okay, one more from the chat because they're throwing out good ones. Cookie Monster as Daddy Derek Savage. That's a good one, Luke.
Mal threw up her hands. Okay, we don't leave till after the game. I'm just like Arnold at this point.
How did Daddy Monster turn into
Daddy
Arnold
Monster,
Schwarzenegger?
In and of the law is no excuse.
Pull it back! You've gone full Schwarzenegger. Go back.
Me guess it's good to live up to responsibilities. And me take the labels off. Me don't take any chances. They discuss logistics of their plan for sneaking out of Aradown. Even come disguises while Jay would figure out transportation. I got my friend's bike. We're gonna go for a ride, cool guy.
Next.
Oh, Luke, I did not see your sponsored post. It must have been before I came on.
Uh-oh.
Could you send it to just at Raven Fox Audio and send the suggestion, and then we'll get it in there.
Yes.
I'm sorry I missed that.
In the meantime,
Okay, so now let's do a sponsored post.
let's post.
I'm losing my voice. I've laughed so much, and I have such cotton mouth.
Sorry, baby.
Felix Wolf, sponsor post, beginning with Michael Jackson as Rhapsody Granny.
Wow.
I knew it! I was waiting for the woo! It's seamless. It's seamless. Oh! Y'all hurting me. Oh.
Breathe, baby, breathe.
No. Who needs oxygen? Okay, next in Felix Wolf's Tim Curry as the Joker. Hey, now this might work out pretty nice. Tim Curry's Joker.
That almost happened.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, before Mark Hamill came along, he was going to be Joker in Batman the Animated Series. Which makes sense. He was already
I
Captain
love
Hook
Tim
and Peter
Curry,
Pan
but
and
I
the
cannot
Pirates.
imagine it. No, I can't. No. I love Tim Curry, but no, I can't imagine not having Mark Hamill be the Joker.
Today is the day the clown cried. Without Batman, crime has no punchline. Mal grimaced, thinking hard. We're
Well,
going
look,
to.
You don't have to sponsor another post. Just put it in the chat. The voice that you wanted, and we'll get it. I missed it, but. You
We're
don't have
going to be
spend,
gone.
Don't spend any more money. Just say at Ravenbox Audio the
Yes,
voices
that's
that
all
were
that
in
you
your
have to
sponsor
do.
post.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't have to spend any more money.
We're going to be gone for less than 24 hours. How about we all pretend to catch some sort of bug that keeps us in our rooms, and we can post things online about how sick we are, when in reality we're actually running around on the island. Isn't that what our online feeds are for? To convince people that you're doing something that you're not? Ah! 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 Ah!
Wait, you cannot mix Joker and Pennywise.
Oh, they're the same thing.
They are not. Absolutely not.
There. There's Tim Curry's Joker laugh. Which actually
Next-
did make its way into the animated series at one point.
Next is Felix headed to band camp, COVID
Why?
and all.
Why?
Pee-wee Jack Sparrow. So bad. No, that's the wrong one.
What? I sent him to
Banned.
band.
Banned. Shame on you, Felix. We're gonna say it's the fever that made you do it,
Yes, of course. We'll say that,
but
shall
you're still
we?
going to band camp.
I don't think that's what they're there for, actually, said Carlos. Now it's Pee-wee as Carlos. No, it's perfect, said Jay. We all get the flu. No one will want to be near us, then everyone will leave us alone!
God, no! Oh, no.
Hello, Beastie!
Stop it! Oh,
You'll always remember this as the day you almost caught Captain Jack Pee-wee.
there! No, you ruined everything!
Did I?
Yes,
I can bring it back.
don't. Because your next thing is Carol Channing ASMR. Please don't try to make it sexy. Please.
Baby, was it ASMR?
It was it did not say sexy ASMR. It just said ASMR. It doesn't have to be sexy. Don't make it sexy. Come on, have mercy. No.
Evie, can you set up our accounts so that the posts show up automatically? And now you all have this image of Carol Channing with an OnlyFans account.
Yes! Culprit number 2 goes to
have
sexy
to
Carol
pee.
Channing. There was a little stream that fell into the river, and the river flowed and flowed into a giant lake. Yeah. Oh, that was great. Just one sentence into it. Yes, Felix, you got her. Spa 2 Medius says 2 times. Yes, and so far the record is 6. Can we break 6? And it looks like Colin is turning 30 next week. Congrats, man. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Party time. Party time. Everybody's feeling fine because it's party time. ATM asks, would I ever visit Iceland? Don't know. It's not a place I would not visit. I know that much. I have a harder time imagining myself visiting some places than others, like, say, Japan. But Iceland? Yeah, maybe someday. A birthday is coming up soon. I love it. It's not until July 20th. Yes, that's next week. And happy late birthday to Luke there. Cartoon Cat Girl had to do a Cobra at the same time as Raven. Yes, if anyone has to go now before she comes back. Herky McBain just joined us in chat. Hello, nice to see you. Shy Cartoon Girl got hired for a commission to write a video game. Oh, really? Writing a storyline and winning for the first list of characters and their personalities. That's great. That is awesome. And Felix Wolf is playing Connect the Dots. La 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 la. Love it. Myra Cruz asks, would I like to read a Stephen King book for Storytime? What book would be appropriate for this? I don't know. Not it. Don't want to read it. That is a... for all of our jokes about inappropriateness and all that, that's a little bit out of... let's not do that one, shall we? We were running late on supper. That's okay. We were running a little bit late to Herky, so we're all good. Rebel the Wolf Girl suggests that I read Misery. Oh dear. Suddenly my legs are hurting. And Felix Wolf suggests Misery too. Oh my goodness. I had a Karen experience. Who thought The Shining was a Disney movie? Asked Diablo. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not sure how you connect a Karen experience to that, and how do you think that The Shining might be a Disney movie? It's a touch out of the wheelhouse, isn't it? And of course we gotta dull this out. Scar's favorite Dracula actor is Lugosi! S-Mac suggests that I read Jay Sherman's book. I can't do that because I first have to buy his book. Buy his book. Buy his book. Can't do that yet. I haven't done it. What they meant is that an entitled person said that The Shining was a Disney movie. Okay. Still not sure what that means, but... I don't know if it's based on a Stephen King novel, but what about the movie The Langoliers? It is a Stephen King movie. I don't know of any Stephen King miniseries that would be original properties. I thought they were all based on books, but I don't know. And Raven is back.
Not fair.
It's not fair, but it's funny.
And Felix and you are banned.
Yes, we are.
Banned.
Join me in band camp.
Anyway, as I was saying,
Please. No.
we won't be able to update them ourselves from the Isle, Mal pointed out.
He doesn't love me.
Of course, said Evie. I feel like I've been training my whole life for this.
Nope.
She batted her eyelashes jokingly.
No, it does not say that.
She batted her eyelashes jokingly before looking serious again. So we're taking off on Sunday night for sure.
Okay, next. Please. No more. I beg of you. Mercy.
You're welcome.
Back to this cursed post.
Oh, is there more that Felix Wolf has for us?
Oh yes, there's more. Next one is Barney as Dracula. What?
For sure, said Carlos, who had turned a bit green. Now I blame.
I also do not know how to bat my eyelashes jokingly.
I'm also playing Carlos now. Blah.
Good night, Brandon.
Good night, Brandon. Thank you for joining us. Blah. What are you smiling about? He snapped at Jay, who was leaning back, arms behind his head, looking like he hadn't a care in the world. Aren't you scared?
No, Home Cruise.
What, Home Cruise? I suck your blood, and you suck mine.
That sounds bad. It's
Now
really
you're
bad.
part of the army of the damned.
Next, Jeff Goldblum as Darth Vader.
And with that, Star Wars was a one-off movie that never grew into anything more. Yeah, y'all thought that David Prost was silly. Aren't you scared?
Totally. But I sort of expecting something like this would happen. She replied, "What do you mean you expected something like this to happen?" demanded Carlos, who was practically pulling out his black and white hair at the roots at the thought of returning home so soon. By the way, Luke, Obi-Wan never told you about your father.
That was brilliant. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Bye, Micah.
Yes, have a good night.
And finally, the final voice for Felix Wolf is King Bob.
Understood, Jason. It's not to consider why he put it that way. Yeah, good up by either of us. Country for food and garbage. Sometimes you gotta make coffee. It's very recycled to the popcorn. Even after leaving it on, always be skeptical at the renter. And honestly, he waiting for the other shoot up every city coronation.
Okay.
King Bob!
I was about to say, next we will be getting a voices from the chat. So I looked at the chat, and Herky McBain Monkey Mouse, the Turkey Perky,
Yes.
was applauding you for that performance. But because I'm quite bubbled, I read applesauce instead of applause. So the next voice will be applesauce.
I don't know, because it can't be this easy, right? We win one battle against Medicine and it's over. We told them, no worry. Haven't we learned by now that there are all these monsters hanging on your beds? Or in the closet? Or, escaping from prison islands? Monsters who are related to us.
Now, what inspired applesauce for you?
Applesauce is little kid snack.
Okay.
Applesauce is little kid voice. Kind of sounds like a full mouth Lucas spider.
Felix said applesauce is apparently droopy dog. Droopy pup.
Or it kind of sounds like the Robo Muppets when they have all the bugs in their mouths.
Alright. Now, we need to hear Invader Zim as Pennywise. This is a voice from the chat. It's beautiful.
I don't know how you combine those two. They're so opposite.
Do it!
You think our parents are monsters? Evie asked, her voice faint. Well, all we know is mine certainly is, said Mal. Fire-breathing dragon and everything. They laughed. But Jay was still thinking of what he said about their parents. Was Jafar a monster? Jafar might take things to the extreme, but he was also Jay's slightly overweight, pajama-wearing dad. What?
Yeah, stay in character. Your rant.
Overweight and pajama-wearing? That wasn't Jafar's dad. Who are you? And yes, Dib, they all float down here.
Alright, and before we go back to the sponsored post, Minions as the Podlings.
That's the same damn thing.
Really?
Pretty
I don't
much.
think so.
Aren't they?
I don't know. I don't think so. Minions are unique.
No, the minions are just more processed. The Podlings were originally described as little potato people. What are the minions? They're tater tot monsters. They even made that joke. So yeah, minions and Podlings, they're the same thing.
Oh.
Except the minions are just more sycophantic.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Herbert the Pervert as Once Upon a Time's Rumpelstiltskin. Yes.
A man driven by greed who's thought himself as much of a monster on an island without magic, dearie. But what would happen if Jafar was able to get his magic back? All magic comes with a price. But like Maleficent, Jafar had a powerful magical staff, a cobra that could hypnotize and manipulate all those who came under its thrall. Who knew what he'd be able of doing then?
And Raven is dead. If she didn't just go, this would have been the most recent clip. In fact, you know what? Here you go.
Ran too early.
It's honorary.
No. Oh.
Everything comes with a price.
That was terrible.
Yes, it was.
Alright, sponsored post from Ben the Somewhere Man, who is already in band camp, so this is like from beyond the grave because he's already gone.
Oh no.
Can you do Dumbledore from Potter Puppet Pals?
Yes, I can.
That's the first one.
So no, Jay wasn't surprised that their parents were up to something new, and while he was frightened, he also knew that it didn't matter if all of them were scared. If it was true that this anti-heroes movement was growing on the Isle of the Lost, and that their errant parents, Jafar, Evil Queen, and Cruella de Vil, were behind it, he and his friends were the only ones who could stop them. Naked time!
Next.
Cartoon Cat Girl says, I did my senior project on dragons, and I was quoting the part of the Hobbit novel where Bilbo meets Smaug. The line was, the dragon's underparts, but I accidentally wrote the dragon's underpants.
Because as huge as Smaug is, he would probably want to cover his dragony bits. You rewrote the book
senior
correctly.
project.
Yes, yes.
I am sure your teacher got a big laugh out of that. Oh.
Anyway, what's next in Ben's post?
Next from where? Where? What did we just do?
We just did Potter Puppet Pals Dumbledore.
Oh, there's no more. There's more.
Yes.
Potter Snape. Potter Puppet Snape.
I am Snape, the potions master.
It makes me angry because for me, Snape is Alan Rickman.
And this is Alan Rickman, albeit
No.
an exaggerated one.
It's not.
It's a mix between Alan Rickman and Bert from Sesame Street.
Okay, you do this, and then I want some actual
And then
Alan
we'll do
Rickman
actual Snape. Got it.
palate cleanser.
Is there any more in Ben's post after Snape?
Yes,
You gotta finish him first.
Ron.
Yes. Sorry, you said Ron?
Yes. No, I don't know what I said. I said Ron Weasley
Yes,
is
Ron.
the other voice he asked for.
Right, so Snape, then Ron. Got it.
Yes.
As Mal said herself, Maleficent was definitely a monster. But we took care of Maleficent, didn't we? He said. So we can handle this, whatever it is.
But Harry, what if Maleficent is part of it too? Said Evie, worriedly. What if she's not completely harmless like we think she is? I love you, Harry!
Now, Alan Rickman. Snape. Alan Rickman Snape.
Maleficent almost roasted us alive, Carlos reminded them. And who knows what my mom, Jafar, and Cruella have in store for us, said Evie. I'm not sure I really want to find out.
Thank you.
Alan
Thank
Rickman.
you.
Alan and Rickman Snape is terrified of his mommy.
You can't judge.
Yeah.
This book brings out the worst in everybody.
Yeah, think about that. Snape's terrified of his mom. She's a bad
Oh.
one. Next.
Next is
Voices from the chat.
voices from the chat. Thank you. I don't have anything written down. There's the food voices. Come on, food voices.
That is some powerful stuff if that's the only thing that you could think of. I see one, but it's not food.
Food. Hi. Hi. Should I have a reading from Pi?
Come on, guys. We can handle everything.
Wait!
We can handle everything, you
Why are you
guys.
dunking on Pi, man?
I'm seriously. You said exactly. Right, Mal? You elbowed their fearless leader. No.
No!
Next.
Not doing that, Colin. Okay, so next is peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Just peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We're not doing Colin's idea.
Which was?
I don't know. Gross.
Mal elbowed Jay back, almost a shove. She was clearly just as terrified as the rest of them, but she had decided, like Jay, to keep it under control. Yes, of course, Jay's right. We can handle this. We will handle this. She took a deep breath and stuck out her hand, motioning to the others to do the same. One by one, they each put a hand on top of hers. Wow.
Wait, what were you doing?
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Why is it the Clear Eyes guy?
Because it's the most boring thing in the world.
Bueller.
Ben Stein. His name is Ben Stein.
Okay, next is the food
For
voice
quick
that I
meals
saw.
that you can turn into a feast, peanut butter and jelly is awesome. Of course, you have to get over your boyfriend who's stupidly anti-magic. Wow. Peanut butter and jelly is my favorite. This is me going beast. And this.
Don't do that. Oh. Okay, I have two. I gotta do two more food voices, and then we'll do another sponsor post. The first one is Pixie Sticks. Basically, it's like meth.
I know what pixie sticks are.
Okay. It's meth for kids.
She said, Ferdinand said something I said to Ferdinand was pretty easy, and certainly the alternate colors played for Ferdinand. He said finally, if nothing particularly put his head on top, it was done. They were afraid of their parents, but they could move on regardless. Mel always pulled it together, and Jake could feel the relief that now felt around. Ah!
Yes. King Ben's roar does sound like he's hacking up a hairball. Stop! Rob! Stop it! You seriously need to not make that sound if you want me to hang around. Please.
Okay, we're moving on to Chapter 10. Energy equals magic.
How many chapters are in this book?
Too many.
Count them.
I'm counting them. What is the last chapter? 45.
You are almost a quarter of the way through the book.
I'm on page 82 of 309. Okay, so I'm closer to a third of the way done. Yay. Okay, so no energy does not equal magic squared. That is stupid. Shut up. Of course! Don't you know anything about science?
The other voice was plums. Plums.
I don't know what those sound like.
Have you ever eaten a plum?
I've eaten a plum. Don't know what a plum could possibly be.
They're kind of a little mushy, very sweet.
Jay's plan for getting them transportation back on the island was simple. They would leave Oredon as they entered it in the royal limousine, which also held the remote control that opened the invisible dome and let down the connecting bridge with a click of a button. Eat them while they're sweet, or else they're gonna get gross. And they're gonna make you gross in the meantime.
Okay, and I'm seeing conflicting reports that they may have meant Colonel Plum or Plum from Clue.
If you want to say, if you're talking about Professor Plum, say Professor Plum. You say Plum, you're just gonna.
Someone said
it's
Colonel
just-
Plum. I don't know.
It's just gonna sound like the fruit.
So I could go either way.
But if the four villain kids were going to leave Oredon prep without being noticed, they couldn't leave looking like themselves. That much was clear. They didn't have family or friends in the other kingdom, so there was no reason for them to leave school before the winter break. They could have been creative. Thankfully, being creative was not a problem for Evie. Yeah, sure it wasn't. Next.
Next is a sponsored post from ATM.
ATM. What you got for us?
Alex says, I used to watch The Rescuers at my aunt's house when I visited. She has dementia now, but she's still herself, and the movie keeps her close. That's good. And his voice suggestion is Elmo.
Leave that to Elmo. She told him. She told the team like before. Elmo got this handled. If you get the wheels, Jay, I'll make sure that no one knows it's us in the royal limousine. Elmo knows how to drive a car. Ah! Elmo's gonna die.
Next.
Bobby Wobbly as the French taunter.
What?
Just jumped off the screen.
But for now, she still had time for regular life. After class, Evie headed to the grand ballroom, where tomorrow's castle coming dance to be held. But the last planning meeting, the annual tourney game and dance was a traditional affair, celebrating school alumni returning to their old stomping grounds. In good old practice, princes and princesses regaled everyone with tales of the pranks pulled back in their day. This is all still one sentence, Jesus Christ. Stealing the honor of the mascot, for instance. Or the times they glued the classroom furniture onto their ceiling, causing Fairy Godmother to exclaim something a little more colorful than, "You silly English niggets!" Do you like bubbles?
Okay. Are we? Was that all of the sponsored post? Yes. Okay. That was from the chat. There's another one from the chat. Pee Wee Herman as a taco. Taco Herman. Taco Poco.
Pee Wee Herman as a taco.
I'm a taco!
Haha, you're laughing at Pee Wee.
No!
Yes!
No! I'm having a seizure.
Here, take a bite out of my head. Nice and crunchy. La, 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 la. Evie said hello to the fellow members of the dance committee, and the meeting began. Since the dance was so close, almost all the details had already been agreed upon. The menu had been approved. Lots of tacos! Ah! And Mr. and Mrs. Darling have volunteered to chaperone along with Roger and Anita Radcliffe. Ronnie was going to be their DJ and would be bringing her own
I think
equipment.
that was Soda Pop. I think it was Soda Pop. Was that Soda Pop? Pee Wee Herman is a taco?
Yeah, that's what a pop of a taco!
Band
Ah!
camp. You were banned. Banned. Banned.
All that was left once the site was on theme for the decorations.
Alright.
Yeah, maybe there
sponsor
could be
post.
a taco pinata?
You're having way too much fun with it. Stop. Oh god. Here you go. Here is a nice bucket of ice for you.
Uh-oh.
Sponsor post from Colin Warmbrough.
Yes?
The Rift Tracks paper bag as a Victoria's Secret catalog.
Not sure how that constitutes cold water, but okay.
You're not sure how that constitutes cold water?
Don't
This
you
is
want to
gonna be
get with
awful.
this, Willie?
No! See? That's why.
I'm arousing strange sensations in you you're not aware of yet, Willie.
No! Nope, nope, nope.
Don't forget to put me back under your dad's mattress. We could do what Imperial Banquet suggested, Lonnie. How about a Sultan's Feast, Willie? asked Jordan. We could tent the whole area. Oh, I'll bet you could, big boy. No one seemed to like any of those ideas. Least of all, Evie, who argued that since it was Castle coming... Oh my. The theme of the decorations should reflect the school's colors.
Colin.
Royal blue and gold.
Colin. Band camp. Forever.
Ever stop to think what the world would be like without Victoria's Secret?
No tits.
Breathe, baby, breathe.
I'm trying to do my job. I'm just trying to help. And this is the thanks I get. I will not be able to talk tomorrow. Have cotton mouth. God. Oh. Did I miss it?
Did you miss what?
Colin's post? Oh God, I missed it. Okay. Hang on, Colin.
Didn't we just do it?
No, it's from earlier. I apparently forgot to grab it.
Uh-oh.
My bad. No, this is bad. We're gonna have to have band jail. Because camp is too easy to escape from. Colin keeps clawing his way out.
Oh,
And
wait,
then-
were we supposed to be closing the doors?
He gets on the outside and he realizes he can't adapt. He's been there too long. He's not of this world any longer. So he comes up with a horrible suggestion. That way they throw him back in where he knows how to live.
Exactly. He's like Joker with Arkham. He's a villain who always gets his happy ending.
Alright, Noah Harris is saying goodnight, and his final voice suggestion is Yakko Warner.
Bye, Noah. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yes, you have a point there, said Audrey. But don't you think pale pink and baby blue are so much prettier? Baby blue and pale pink, those are sickening colors. What's wrong with you, boy?
Those are what?
For the castle coming dance, he wants to do baby blue and pale pink instead of the school colors of royal blue and gold. That's just gross. It's not a baby shower, Evie mumbled under her breath. I agree. Next.
Okay. What did you say about those colors?
They're being used for the castle coming dance.
The castle coming dance?
Somehow you
like
missed my castle
housewarming?
coming when I was doing the sexy paper thing.
I didn't listen. I so rarely hear anything that you say when you're reading. I have no idea what you're doing. I just hear the sound, the voices.
Who argued that since it was castle coming... Oh my. But yes, what do we have
Okay.
next?
We have a... Did we finish that sponsored post?
Oh, we
Yep, that was terrible. Okay, so, voice from the chat. Drunk Indiana Jones. Oh wait, you did Yakko Warner, right?
did. Yes, I did Yakko Warner.
Okay.
Now I'm doing
Okay,
this.
now, yeah, alright. So yeah.
I'm sorry, did you say something? Asked Audrey, pretending not to have heard. I agree with Evie, said Ollie. What the hell is that? Oh, God, we got Allie and Wonderland in here. I forgot. Ugh. But what can we do? But can we do something more psychedelic, maybe? In Wonderland, we have the most amazing flowers of so many different hues. Those flowers belong in a museum! I am so wasted, I have no idea how I shot first. Next.
Next is that on the sponsored post? No, now it's a sponsored post. And it is from Felix Wolf. And it's food voices! But the first one's gross!
Of course it is.
Spoiled milk. Don't make the sound. If you do, I'm gonna hang up. I am very sensitive to the sound of gagging.
I wasn't gonna make a sound of gagging, I was saying the first time that comes here.
I didn't know. I just saw it in your face that you were about to make spoiled milk sound like they were getting sick. And I'd leave.
Looking around the lush, cream-colored carpet with the old hung on the ballroom walls. Both sound lovely, but I do think gold and blue would be best. Yes, that's the existing chemistry of the room. Next.
Next is nachos.
If you say so, Ming, and he sighed.
Oh no, don't do that! No!
Hey, it's nachos, what am I supposed to do?
Alright, guess turn him into Cheech. Cheech Marin.
So we'll go with a gold balloon banner and blue velvet ribbons around all the columns, that's better. An EV pen poised at the ready. Next.
Next is calamari.
Maybe we can have blisters of violets and gold laces, said Ellie. Violets are excellent.
Oh my god, you chopped off my arms! What is wrong with you? It was a squid. And then it was a lipless squid. Next.
Taco Bell. Just your impression, your overall impression of the whole menu.
Perfecto, she smiled at Ali. And we can trim the table lows with gold leaf, and Lonnie helpfully. Audrey froundo. If you essays really think that's besto. Culprit number 3!
I have to pee.
Oh, sorry, I mean, culprit numero 3. There was a little stream that fell into the river, and the river flowed and flowed into a giant lake. Oh. I love it. 2 for 2, Felix Wolf. Yes, that's your second one, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm back for my co-print. Good. Came back just in time there. Scar's favorite chore is the laundry! No, he likes telling Sarabi to do that. This stream is a madhouse as much as the last one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But it couldn't be a madhouse without you guys. Thank you all for contributing. There was a live stream that floated to a Raven view. Have you seen My Neighbor Totoro? Asks Zachary and the Rabbit Squad. It's a very charming and beautiful animated movie. I'm glad that you're of that opinion. I have not seen it, but I know myself, and chances are I will not share in that opinion. What was the second code, Brent? I wasn't there for that one, asked Quentin. Second code, Brent, was, I think, Glinda the Good Witch as Bobby Wobbly? I don't know. I think that was number 2. And I thank you as well for this is Fun Show. I'm glad you're having fun. That's all that we're trying to do here. Why won't you share your opinion on the film? Asks Radbat. Because if I decide that I want to review any particular movie that's brought up in stream, I want it to be a surprise. I don't want there to be any spoilers for this review that doesn't exist yet. I want you to be at least a little bit surprised when the review finally comes, so I can't discuss my feelings about this movie or that movie in the streams here, unless it's talking about a movie that I've already shared with you guys before. So, Zachary was talking, or asking me earlier about My Neighbor Totoro. I don't want to talk about that because, 1, I haven't seen it yet, and 2, I don't like anime. I'm sorry, but I don't. Even the likes of Miyazaki rubs me the wrong way, and I know that I'm probably not gonna like it. Even if I find it tolerable, then it's just kinda... It's not my thing. You guys all love it, and I know you do, and I'm not trying to tell you to not love it. You go ahead and love it all you want. It's just not for me. And that's all that there is to it. Why didn't you do any research for your video on Spirited Away? The reason the film felt random was because the story was made with storyboard. I don't know what that means for a movie to be made with storyboard. I was under the impression that all animated movies were made with storyboards, or maybe that's a mistyping on your part, I don't know. But I shouldn't have to do research on a movie just to understand what's going on. If the movie doesn't present itself in a way that I can understand, or the audience in general, I don't know, then the movie's not telling the story well. And and again, anime, I don't get it. And I'm not going to get it the more I look into it. Trust me, I've tried. Everyone is saying how Miyazaki is the Walt Disney of anime. Okay. If you have that opinion of him, great. I don't. I've seen a handful of his movies, and what I've seen I didn't like. And that's all that there is to it. And if research needs to be done about it, then I'm especially not going to do it if my only means of talking about these movies is to play a confused old man who wouldn't be researching anime, would he? It's one thing for me to be ignorant on a topic, but if we have another character who's supposed to be especially ignorant of it, then it makes even less sense for me to research in his name, if that makes sense. Shy Cartoon Girl says, my first introduction to anime was Pokemon, Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, and Kiki's Delivery Service. Yep. I've seen all of those except for Kiki, and all of them were completely incomprehensible to me. I don't know what's wrong with me that I just didn't understand everything else that the world was grasping onto, but not my thing.
And after that long, long explanation, he says, I'm just saying other reviewers did the research. He's not listening to you.
Sorry, what?
He says he's not listening to what you're saying about not liking anime or anything. He's still trying to press the point that you should have done the research because other reviewers did.
Okay. Why would they have to, though? Here's the movie. You watch the movie. Why do you not just consume that on its own? Why do I need to research it?
Yeah.
That's a problem that I have with that.
So, why didn't he do the research? Because he shouldn't have to. That was the answer. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, you have a movie like Watchmen, and it's nice to research the original graphic novel to see how truly accurate it is to that source material, because it's been said that that's a really hard story to adapt into film, and it might do you good to read up on the book first and then compare it to the movie so you see how faithful an adaptation it really is. But aside from that, you don't need the comic in order to enjoy the movie, I think. I think it stands well enough on its own. But, yeah, a movie that demands that you research it first, that it's doing something wrong, in my opinion. But let's move on, shall we?
Yes.
What was the last voice?
The last Taco Bell.
Yes.
Which is absolutely not even a smidge of Hispanic. No. There's no Mexican, no South America. There's nothing in that.
It's Mexican, no? Right?
Mexicano.
That works. Yes, it's not Mexicano, it's Mexicano. That works.
Oh, Taco Bell is gross.
Next.
Next is...
Matt75 is out. Thank you for joining us tonight, Matt.
Voices from the chat. I am scrolling.
Scrolling.
Yes, the second one was Carol Channing ASMR. Also Felix Wolf.
You're welcome.
No, we've done that. We're past that. Okay. I'm just trying to find a voice from the chat.
Don't be dissing Taco Bell, says Cartoon Cat Girl. Not
What?
a diss, just kind of a loving prod. Oh, by the way, their Mexican pizzas are coming back. Yes! They discontinued those for a while, and that made me sad.
It's gross. Ew. Jeez. I want something to eat, though. I have the munchies.
That's why the food voices.
Maybe. I had not even thought of that.
No?
Not even thought of that connection. Which is
And
probably-
Sean Marcy is out. Thank you for joining us, Sean. Have a good one.
Okay, well, let me go back any further. Y'all are not keeping the food voices coming.
Home
Okay.
Crew says, so long, Sean, but for a second there it looked like he was saying schlong, Sean.
How much have you had to smoke?
Nothing.
I don't life. Okay.
Nothing! Absolutely nothing!
Yes, Zachary. Yes, Zachary and the Raboot Squad.
What's
Kermit the Frog as a plate of spaghetti. Love it. Gotta have it. Let's hear it.
Amy smiled. She knew when she had won, and she could be gracious in victory. Audrey, Lonnie, do you want to come over and try on your ball gowns? She asked. I'm pretty much done with them. It's not easy being lip noodles.
No, Kermit, no.
Then you think it might be nicer being eaten by some Italian man, and then I just get sucked up by a couple of dogs who end up kissing mouth to mouth.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Disney almost cut that scene. But then it turned out all iconic-like. And now it's on every poster and commercial and trailer. It is the movie.
Yay! Oh.
Next.
Okay, what are we doing? No, we're doing a sponsor post. Okay, Luke
They
Jeffers.
ate my meatballs!
Luke Jeffers had a sponsor post that I missed.
What's that?
Beginning with Oopsie as Gilbert Godfrey.
God. Ugh. I thought we killed her.
No!
Alright, I can't kill her. She's only in our imaginations.
It's real. I do believe in Oopsie. I do believe in Oopsie.
She's Joker's girlfriend. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, that was well put together.
If Meryl was famous for helping with Oopsie, Oopsie's talents as a fashion designer and seamstress were starting to become legend Oopsie. A number of girls had asked if she would make dresses for them for the dance, so when Mel said they would need to leave Oregon under Coopsie, it had given Evie an idea.
Did you say Poopsie?
No, I said under Coopsie.
Coopsie! That's bad enough.
Next.
Next is Oopsie as Cool Cat.
Oopsie! I can't wait, said Audrey. Did you put on Swamp Bustle like a yes? Exquisite! It was difficult, but I did it! Yay!
Stop throwing Oopsie. Next is Judy Garland as Dorothy Gale.
I cannot do Judy Garland. Next.
And then final is Furby Show as Derek Savage.
Ugh.
Uh-oh. I didn't take the label off of this. I guess I don't want to take any chances. Ignorant of the meow is not an excuse. Go get your kitty.
No! My shoulders are bare. She's going to destroy me.
Yes, they are, aren't they?
You must.
I almost sound like cheerleader. So good.
And we are back. And where is the Luna?
Well, it could have given me a minute to get sat all the way down. What?
It's been too long since we streamed and I have to be obnoxious.
What do you want? Get your butt off my arm.
I didn't mean to.
Anyway, where were we?
I don't know. She doesn't know either. We were on Furby Show as Derek Savage.
That's right.
Wow. Ooh, I can't wait, said Audrey. Did you put on the swan bustle like I asked? It was difficult, but I did. You look like an empress, Evie promised. The girls followed her back to her room and Evie handled them their gowns. There was much ewing and eyeing over their gorgeous dresses. Ew, don't you look cute? Audrey's gown featured pink and blue panels that changed color depending on how she twirled her skirt. It's like magic, Audrey sighed, unable to keep her eyes off her reflection.
Hang on.
Mama,
I'm
you
trying
got
to get
that
a
thing on your
sponsored
head.
post picture. That's the wrong thing. There we go. That's the one thing I was trying to get. Ow! Fudge muffins!
Fudge muffins. My lady swears like a sailor.
I was trying to be nice. Not scream obscenities at my fur child. For scratching my leg. Because I'm also wearing shorts.
Oh no.
Okay, I have the thing that I was trying to get. Where were we? What are we doing?
We just did Furby Show as Daddy Derek.
Furby Show is Daddy Derek. Okay, thank you, Luke, for the sponsored post. Sorry I didn't see it. It must have been before I got it. Ouch! You are stabbing me. Leave my headphones alone.
I have to push it off your head.
Luna,
Yes?
I'm working.
And I'm cute.
You're stabbing me. Now you're gonna bite me?
They have nibbles.
This is not gonna work out. Stop!
Oh, Luna.
Okay, what are we doing now? Luna has distracted me.
We just did Furby Show as Daddy Derek.
Okay. Good night, Luke. Thanks for joining.
That is not my cat. Imagine Daniel's. That is Raven's cat. My cat is in their little box on my shelf. Hi, kitty. I'm talking about you, yes. Hey,
All
don't
right,
talk about other cats.
A food voice has come into fruition, and it's from. I hear a distant call from band camp. It's Felix, desperately trying to be heard, even though he is banned forever. Broccoli and cheese. That's just gross.
How am I dating a woman who doesn't like cheese? It's like Wallace and Gwendoline. It's just not going to work. I think Cinderella's mice are going to be jealous, said Lonnie, who looked stunning in a traditional imperial column with a pretty lotus print. Mary's definitely going to want to hire you when you graduate from here. Thanks, guys, Evie said with a smile. This is broccoli with cheese. He's that boring guy that nobody wants to hang out with, but he's sure is fun. Huh? Cheese? You like me now, don't you? It's the claw! You're scared of the claw! Oh, thank you. And she takes it.
Felix, stay in band camp. Shush. Make my stomach hurt.
That would have been another code Brent if you didn't just go.
God bless. Okay. Next is a sponsored post, and it's from Pedram Does Stuff Before. Just to say I love your videos. Well, thank you,
Thank you so much.
Pedram.
No voice suggestions?
No voice suggestion. If you're still in chat,
Then
at me.
Raven. Yes.
Yeah, just at me with your voice suggestion,
Mm-hmm.
and we will get to that.
But otherwise,
In the
thank you.
meantime, Felix Wolf is banned again.
Of course he
Because I don't know. I haven't even seen what these are. Oh boy. Yeah, he's gonna ban.
Yeah.
Ban. Felix the Band Wolf. Beginning with the Fridge Taunter as Darth Vader.
After they changed back into their old clothes, Audrey wandered over to Evie's vanity table. Kapah! Which was lit out with numerous tiny glass pots filled with different colors. She stuck her finger in one. What is this? We would be honored if you would join us. Next.
Oh god. Next is Jar Jar Binks as Bizarro. Well, I know. I agree.
Oh, just some batches of lip gloss I've been experimenting with in the lab. Lisa always had to use expired cosmetics on the Isle of the Lost, so when I got here and discovered I could learn to make my own makeup, I was thrilled. I say, Raven, do you mind? I'm trying to do Jar Jar Bizarro here.
Okay.
May I proceed? Thank you. I've been able to enhance them with the right chemical compounds, said Evie. Look, here's one that changes from pink to blue in the light. Next.
Next, stop! Is Macho Randy Oopsie.
Oopsie!
Stop rubbing your ass on me!
But I have to because I'm new now. I have to rub you with my face, and I have to rub you with my butt, and I have to crawl all over your head because I'm new now.
What do you want?
I just want love! Is that so wrong?
Looks at you with
Luna.
Yeah,
Luna. What do you want?
I want love.
Luna. You will sharpen your claws on this chair. Yeah. I will fight you.
and she will defend herself with her derp tail.
She will drag things off of surfaces with this thing.
Every cat does.
I will just walk beneath the coffee table. Ooh, I think there's something there. Flip. Uh-oh.
No, she does that too. But also, if she's walking past something and she hooks that tail on it, it's down. It's gone.
That's the point. Anyway.
Audrey squealed. Can I have it? It's yours, then, Evie. Oopsie. Let me hold up a clear glass. What does this do? Glows in the dark, CDV. I thought it would be fun when the lights go down during the dance. Snap into a Slim Jim.
That was terrible, Felix. Next is a sponsored post
From who?
from Colin Warmbrought.
That's Colin got for us.
He is also permabanned. Colin and Felix are tonight's permaband members. Rhapsody Grandma Suckling Kenny McCormick. Who's Kenny McCormick?
Kenny is the little orange-coated kid from South Park.
No, we're not doing sucking on old people sucking on children. That's just gross.
Is that what he wrote?
Rhapsody Grandma Suckling Kenny McCormick. Or other way around, whatever. We ain't doing that. That's,
yeah, that's crossing a line. Let's not do that. Kenny already went to jail for being a prostitute. Let's not do the same for me, shall we?
Do Rhapsody Grandma suckling on the ice cream bunny giant.
Ah!
I think that's adequate.
Play with you.
And blame Colin. I was trying to stay with the theme without crossing the line. Stop rubbing your ass on me!
But I love you, Mama. And I love the chair. And I love clawing on stuff.
I'm gonna pull your tail.
Up on you.
You just like that.
Oh, hello. I have to give the
Ah!
nose
Ow!
and the pointies.
What are you doing? Nope, I didn't mean to knock. Stop! That's not a stable surface.
And she stuck the landing.
No, I caught her. Yes, make biscuits on the blanket that you're trying to stand on. I'm not trying to play with you. No. And her tail just went through my ring light. You will take it with her.
Yes, she will.
It's hooked through the ring light.
Mm-hmm. I believe you.
Luna,
What?
what?
I don't know.
Can you come here without dragging the ring light out? You will drag it over. Okay, I'm sorry. Where were we? My cat is endless amusement for me.
Yes.
Don't love on my bong. Speaking of,
You were doing Rhapsody Grandma
I need prepared.
and
I
the
need
ice
to be
cream bunny
prepared.
giant. And this? Don't you hate it when your lip gloss disappears in the middle of the day? So I'm figuring how to make one that never fades, Savvy. My lip gloss never fades. Isn't it pretty? Number 4.
Damn you.
I have to pee.
There was a little stream that fled into the river, and the river flowed and flowed into a giant lake. Yeah! I love it. Yes, Colin, that was yours. Scar's favorite cream is sour cream! Your videos are so good and funny. Oh, thank you, Daniels. What would you say is your least favorite review? Asked Radpat. Why? So you can look it up yourself and see how terrible it is? Least favorite. It's really hard for me to watch my very earliest reviews. But then I guess that's typical of any content creator, isn't it? They're first starting out, they're all awkward and we're like, ugh, did I really do that a long time ago? No, thank you. No, Moonbeam 87, I don't think that Adorable Nurse is here. Sorry about that. Trixie Murray asks if she missed anything. You did miss Cobra number 4, hence Raven not being here. Oh. Felix Wolf thinks that Through the Looking Glass still holds up nicely. Thank you. Raven says, I know the answer. It's on private. As for my English project, my mom proofread it before I turned it in, so no worries on that. Excellent cartoon, cat girl. It's true, says Shay Cartoon Girl, or Shy Cartoon Girl, rather. I cringe looking back at my old art and comments to people. Art is the worst, isn't it? You can be very pleased with where you are now, but looking back at where you were then, like, oh, did I do that? It's funny, all of the Tim Burton fans in the world want him to release an official HD release of his Hansel and Gretel special that he did for the Disney Channel back in 1982. And looking at it objectively, I can see where he's coming from, where he would be embarrassed by that. This isn't very good, is it? But come on, Mr. Burton, do it for the fans. We still love it. Anthony Watson asks, why did you torture yourself by reviewing/watching Where the Dead Go to Die? Because we had to. It was suggested to us that we watch it and maybe review it, and 5 minutes into it, we were, Raven and I mean, we were just ready to turn it off and give up on it completely. This is not a movie. This is some form of psychological torture. You look at it and you're thinking, oh my god, what is wrong with you? And some people, because the director was on the influence of marijuana when he was making it, or at least the first third of it, no. I am not an expert on drugs in any capacity, but even I will tell you that that is not a pot movie. That is someone who is trying to get their audience to vomit right in their seats, right there. And it was nearly successful in doing that on a number of occasions. But we had to watch it. We had to sit through and watch the entire thing just so we could say, no, we are not going to let this thing beat us. We need to conquer it. And yeah, one does not watch this movie. You conquer it. You defeat it. That is the only way that you can sit through it, because it is literally a nightmare. It's not a horror movie. It's not a psychological thriller. It is just a succession of nightmare image after nightmare image, and it's just... it's incomprehensible garbage. And it's hiding behind the veneer of being something deeper than it really is. No. You're not fooling anyone, sir. You're just trying to be shocking for the sake of being shocking, and there's nothing here. Stop it. But anyway. And the only way that we could figure out to review it was to take what little tiny fragments of a story there might have been there and turn it into something that people might actually, want to watch. So... it's very gratifying when I see comments on my review saying, wow, I like your version so much better than this. I'm assuming that those comments are coming from people who have seen the movie itself, because I make it very clear at the end of my video, if you haven't seen this, please do not watch it. However morbidly curious you are about it, don't. Your curiosity will not be satisfied. Your brain will think you're trying to betray it somehow. But, yeah, I love seeing people react so positively to my take on what the movie could have been. Yes, horrible things do happen in it, but something good can come from it. And there you go. Conquer it you did, says Cartoon Gag Girl. Thank you. Sorry if I came across as rude as earlier, says Rapat. That's okay. Just don't try to push anime on me, okay? It's not gonna work. Would you say When the Dead Go to Die is the worst animated movie ever? Calling it a movie is a stretch. But, yes, it is just that horrible. Say what you will about the likes of Tentacalino, at least you can tell it was trying to be entertaining. It fails in every conceivable way, unless you want to get high first and laugh at its absurdity. But it's trying to be a movie.
Do not get high and then watch that garbage. You will have nightmares. It will be awful.
Tentacalino?
Oh, I thought you meant Where the Dead Go to Die.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, get high and watch it for the
No.
absurdity? I'm like, no!
Do not watch Where the Dead Go to Die under any circumstances. Listen to me again as I say that. No. No. But, as batshit stupid as Tentacalino was, you can tell it's at least trying to do something. But, no. When the Dead Go to Die, stay away.
Anthony
Stay-
Watson says, what was the first review Raven was in? Do you remember? Remember?
I think it might have been A Car's Life? Or one of them? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, the Avatar.
No, not even the Avatar. Once upon a time, you were just speaking through your logo. You just had voiceover and your logo just kind of hung around with me wherever it went.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah. Then it evolved into your anthropomorphic Raven character. And then...
Good night, Colin. It's
to-
fine.
to Flesh and
It's
Blood,
fine.
Raven.
You're always a treat.
Yes, thank you for all of your wonderful, horrible contributions to tonight's stream. Have a good one, man.
Okay, so what are we doing? Sponsored post.
Yes. Yes, and I forget what we left on.
I forgot I don't know what the fuck we're doing. Oh, sorry. That's a bad word.
It was the giant talking about his lip gloss that wouldn't fade or whatever.
I have a sponsored post from Herky McBain McMonkey Mouse. Turkey Perky Lurky.
What does the Herky got for us?
She says, "Thank you for these streams. They make my week." And the voice suggestions begin with a salt shaker.
A salt shaker.
Shake it like a salt shaker.
Lonnie and Audrey nodded in agreement. Are you sure I can have this one? Asked Audrey, holding up her blue pink dot. I made it for you, of course, said Evie. Which one do you want, Lonnie? Oh my god, my head fell off! Do you like bubbles?
Yes, Radbat, we have indeed heard of when blackbirds fly. As a matter of fact,
I reviewed that one too.
reviewed that one too. Wasn't any better.
No, it was not.
Nightmare fuel.
It's actually worse. Worse, because maybe Where the Dead Go to Die could have been a really horrible experiment. But, okay, people, here's the experiment. What do you think? Oh, you're reacting this negatively to it. Maybe I shouldn't do this again. Nope, same thing! Eat it, Screamer Claws.
Good night, Felix Wolf. I hope you feel better.
Yes, rest
Kick
up
that COVID's ass.
and get well soon. We love you, man. Hang in there. Next.
Next is in Herky McJerky the Perky Turkey. Sponsor post is Jeff Goldblum as Smog.
Yes, I can see him being the scourge of Middle-earth. I don't know why I'm a dragon now. Life finds a way. The glow-in-the-dark one, thanks. That way, everyone can see me smiling up in the DJ booth, said Lonnie. Perfect. The girls thanked Evie and left with their dresses. Mal walks a few minutes
How
later.
is this Smog, though?
Because he can't do any characters. He's just him.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
All set, she asked. Yes, I'm all set. Let's do this, yeah.
Next is Carol Channing as Miss Piggy. What?
Wow.
And so, Evie opened the closet door, which held two identical dresses to the one she had made for Audrey and Lonnie. Try yours on, she said. I want to see if it fits, Kermie.
That's just weird. That was just creepy.
Yes, it
that was
was.
just creepy. There was no, I didn't get, that was just Carol Channing being creepy. I didn't hear any Miss Piggy at all.
I don't know what kind of voices she can do.
Next is Cool Cats Captain Kirk.
God.
Evie had stayed up way too late the night before, but she'd gotten them done. If we're going to leave Ordon, they would do so, disguised as princesses. Spa!
When the meth kicks in.
Lonnie and Audrey left school to visit their homes, castles, and kingdoms, and no one would question their use of royal limousine. Jay and Carlos would be dressed as their chauffeur and bodyguard, respectively, and it would be exquisite.
And, okay, I am gonna, you did me dirty, Raven,
How's that?
because you could have said Mr. Gold ASMR, at least that would have been fun. Rumpelstiltskin ASMR. You did me dirty. I thought we were friends.
How's your mom, by the way? asked Evie as she zipped up Mal into the replica of Audrey's dress.
No.
Did she tell you anything the other day, dearie? Mal shook her head. Not unless she was communicating by sleeping. I really don't know how it could be her, but who knows? We'll just have to assume the worst.
Oh. Okay, now
Every dress comes with a price.
I'm pausing the sponsored post. Can I please have some Mr. Gold ASMR to wash the taste out of my mouth?
Oh, you want a little gold in your mouth?
No, I just like his voice.
She caught her reflection. Her purple hair framed her horrified face as the dress shimmered in weaves of sparkly pink and blue. Oh my goblins, I look like such a princess.
Oh my goblins!
It's so...
Did you just read Oh My Goblins?
That's what it says, dearie.
That's freaking stupid.
It's so pink and blue. I am sorry, but that had to be red and Rumpelstiltskin. Next.
Alright, back to the sponsored post from the Perky Turkey. Oopsie as Tinkerbell. Oopsie Bell.
Twinkle, 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 toopsie. If he left, that's the point. Though I have to say, these really aren't your colors. Must stuck her tongue out of Oopsie. And he duck with the magic mirror.
Next.
Jerome becoming a Disney princess.
That's a popular one too, isn't it?
All is forgiven. I knew we were tight. I love you.
None, said Evie. It works perfectly if I ask it to show me anything else. But if I ask to see my mom, Jafar, or Cruella, it's just cloudy. It's like they disappeared or something, you know? Let me see, said Mal. Do you think there might be a crack in it? I think that went well. Next.
And finally, ASMR Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yes, all is forgiven indeed.
I'm easy.
It's already cracked, said Evie. Maybe I can try a spell or two. Mal grabbed his spell book from the shelf.
Absolutely, you did.
The one that Maleficent had passed down to her. Magic mirror at my command. Heal thyself with my own hand. The mirror remained the same. Magic mirror, do as I say. Show us the villains on the aisle today, said Mal. You're welcome.
And now, Sean Bateman, a late entry into the band camp arena. But by gosh, he's won. Straight to band camp for Sean for Alan Rickman as Jareth, the Goblin King.
That deserves a band camp?
What?
That deserves a band camp?
Yes! You don't blaspheme like that. Jareth is sacred. Alan Rickman, God rest his soul.
What, he's not sacred?
He's pretty sacred. But David Bowie, man.
Is it David Bowie praising or his tights?
It's the whole package.
Straight from the raven's mouth.
If I'd had the chance.
Hey. Nothing changed. Evie shook her head. I don't think there's anything wrong with the mirror at all. I'm starting to believe they don't want to be found. They're able to hide from it somehow. But the only way to do that is with magic, said Mal. And there's no magic on the Isle. Well, maybe the magic mirror is weakening, said Evie thoughtfully. Since we're not encouraged to do magic here, I haven't been using it as much. Next.
Next is a sponsored post from Anthony Watson.
What's he got for us?
Getting with Brent.
What of it? Well, if magic is like a muscle, if you don't use it, it atrophies and tries to find somewhere else to go. Energy has to transform, right? What's that we learned in chemistry? Said Evie. There's no such thing as turning something into nothing. It just becomes something else, even if we don't see it. Mal considers this. You know, you might be right. And this very last couple of sentences is the only reason why this chapter is called Energy equals Magic Squared. That's dumb. You're dumb. Next.
Augra.
And Algra is taking us into Chapter 11, A Wish is a Dream Your Heart Makes.
We are covering some ground tonight. Might have this sucker done before 2022 is over. I don't think so.
Yeah, it's too bad absolutely nothing is happening still.
You're actually cheating yourself out of. This is July.
Hmm?
You're reading The Descendants in July, when you're supposed to be reading Christmas stories.
Yes, I am, aren't I?
So this is you really loving the Descendants franchise so much that you set aside your usual love of Christmas, all things Christmas, so that you could soldier on in this saga.
Or maybe I just forgot to do the Christmas thing because my dad just died. Thank you. Yes, I played the dead father card just for that reaction.
Oh my god! I am so divorcing you.
Hey, at least you have that option. I was running into those jokes all the time when I when I visited with my family the night of.
My family did the same thing when my dad died. We just sat around and we'd cry a little bit, and then we'd laugh until our stomachs hurt. We had headaches.
There was a little bit of crying, but it was mostly just really. It was mostly just laughter and feeling bad for laughing at it.
You are. Yeah, I agree, Jimmy. That's messed up. That was messed up. You're messed up.
That's the kind of joke that was flying around all over the place. Anywho, we are reading on with Augra, was that right?
Augra, yes.
The biggest barrier, literally and figuratively, in their plan to return to the Isle of the Lost was the invisible dome that covered the island. There was no way in or out of the island without the king's permission. Of course, it would have been easy enough to ask for Ben's help, except he was out of town. Also, Mal didn't want the king to have to answer to his counselors and his subjects if they learned he'd allowed 4 villain kids to return to the Isle of the Lost. That now the borders were guarded more rigorously than ever after Maleficent's attack. Next.
What was the other one?
I don't know.
Hang on. Oh, come on.
Zachary and the Rabbit Squad is saying, good night, everyone. Have a good one, Zach.
Okay.
Sorry, while we have a minute, HR Productions wants to ask a question, but I guess he's feeling ignored. Sorry, I just haven't seen it.
I'm sorry.
Got a lot to focus on
I
elsewhere.
didn't see the question.
No.
No. I didn't see the question. The chat goes by really fast.
It does.
Okay, so the next one in the voice is... In the voice. The next one... Did you do Agra?
I did Agra, yes.
The Chamberlain.
Recent embargo meant most of Goblin Barge's bought in supplies and leftovers to the Isle had been blocked, and that few were allowed to go through being monitored very closely. Hence, Jay decided on stealing Royal Limousine for escape. Only problem was how to get hold of Car without being caught. Next.
Okay, I will get that HR. No, I'm not writing it down. I'm copying it down. We'll get that. Okay. But don't... Just because you don't see your voice suggestion, just because I don't see your voice suggestion, I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm only one person.
We're just catching what we can.
Yeah. And I'm impaired, so... Okay, and did you do Chamberlain? Now, Hup. Paladin!
Everyone loves Up. Do you know who else loves Up?
No! Don't you do it.
Did you do what?
Don't you do it.
Did you do what?
Don't do it.
Do what?
I love Hup.
You love Up.
I am the other person that loves Hup. Yes.
I love Up too. He's adorable. And Deet loves Up too! No!
God, sexy Deet! Oh, wrong!
Precious cinnamon roll.
It's wrong. Alright, so do Hup.
Doing Up.
Hup.
Luckily, one person helped him already issued invitation. Jordan asked him to stop by Lamp afternoon. Was recording new episode popular online show. Plan to interview him as Ordon's top 20 players in lead up to Castle Coming game weekend. Because I am Paladin.
And finally, in Anthony Watson's sponsored post. Sponsored post. Bob, your mission, if you choose to accept it, is where there's dialogue, beep out words to sound like characters or cussing.
Challenge accepted. Jay put their directions to the lamp, which was kept on a special shelf in the resident halls. Jordan's lamp was smaller than her father's, made of gold, of rose gold with delicate filigree carvings all over its. Jay wondered if he should it up and decided not to. Instead, he called down into the lamp spout. Hello in there, Jordan. Just the front, and you'll in. He heard Jordan yell from the inside. No need to I can hear you loud and clear. Next.
Next is Mo from Wall-E.
And soon found himself comfortably seated in a pink velvet footstool across a small octagonal cocktail. In columns painted with gold scrolls, circled spacious room.
I love
and
Mo.
have a blue curtain sprayed dramatically from the ceiling.
Yes, I said sponsored post. I did indeed say that. Okay. That was good. That was very good.
Oh.
Next is another sponsored post from Anthony Watson.
What's that?
I want Bob to do Raven's favorite foreign accent, but all sexy-like. Ooh, do you know my favorite foreign accent, but all sexy-like?
What the funny question, Raven?
Not an impression of a certain person, but an accent. What is my favorite sexy accent?
You know, it's funny. The common expression is, sorry to all my Brits out there who are watching me, is lie back and think of England if you want to keep going for longer. Because it's not sexy, I guess. But an awful lot of the voices that you tend to like tend to be English.
I think that's the individual, not the overall.
In that case, no, I don't know that you have a favorite sexy accent.
Australian.
Australian.
That's actually why I got started in the business that I got started in.
That's true, isn't
Because
it?
I contacted an Australian man who was doing he was doing stories and not
Some
just
Aussie
making
guy.
noises. Yeah, some Aussie guy.
I remember
He's
that.
like, hey, you could do this too. I'm like, no.
He was right. He was
He
right.
was right.
Thank you, some Aussie guy.
Anyway, so give me some Aussie, sexy Aussie.
I will do my best and try not to slip into unsexy Cockney. He did as told and soon found himself comfortably seated in a pink velvet footstool along from a small octagonal coffee table. I had read this part, didn't I? Excuse me. A striking purple and gold oriental rug was centered on the floor, and peacock feathers were arranged in vases all around. Neat, he said. It's bigger than it looks. That's what she said, mate. Looks like my space, said Jordan, who was seated across on the purple footstool. Is it annoying that this is all the magic you can use at school? Jay asked, picking up one of the many stuffed pillows. How's that?
That's pretty good.
Pretty
Pretty
good.
good.
Need some work,
Yeah, needs a little work.
but not terrible.
No, not terrible.
There was that at least.
And everyone wants you to make a Poncered's Post graphic for the next stream.
I'm running out of hotkeys here, people.
Next in Anthony Watson's post is David Bowie, the Goblin King.
Holy goblins. That makes sense, doesn't it? Not really, said Jordan. I'm actually glad for the restrictions. Magic can be wildly unpredictable, so even though it's fun, it's nice to have a break from it sometimes. Aren't you a genie? Aren't you supposed to have complete dominion over magic? That's dumb. You're dumb.
There goes my mask. Sliding up in my eyeballs. Oh, my face hurts.
Sorry, baby. Next.
I don't know. Next is Sean Connery ASMR.
So, no more granting wishes, huh? He teased. Not today, anyway, she said cheerfully. Ready for your interview? Hit me, Jay said. Jordan snapped her fingers and the lights went on. Welcome to Turney Center, she said, smiling into the camera.
Isn't it supposed to be more whispery? Can you not whisper in a Sean Connery accent?
I don't know, we could try that. More whispering. Here we go. Today we have Jay, a star player on Autodon's Nights.
Now we're
Jay,
talking.
so glad you could join us. Glad to be here, Jordan.
That was it. That was it. Okay, and finally, We need
Swoo.
Bobsheaux, our eldest,
Ugh.
trying hard to impress you. His father, who he loves. All he wants is your approval. He craves your approval. I know.
I have no son. Are you excited about the upcoming game? Do you think the team is ready to win the tournament? Stop talking about the I'm gonna keep it forever. Go away. That's not
Red
what you're
Bat,
coming in for, right? To see me abuse small animals?
Red Bat, he's never seen any of those shows.
Hmm?
Avatar, Rise of the Tent, Onyx Equinox, Western-inspired shows. I've watched all of the series, all of Avatar and Korra, Legend of Korra. I loved it. I loved those so much. But no, I watched them with my son because I couldn't. If I wanted ever so hard
Watch
for
them
him
with
to
your
watch,
son.
he's like, no, I
You
don't
will
wanna watch
you
it."
will enjoy you will enjoy them with him.
Yes, that's another thing. It is absolutely no fun to watch something with Bobsheaux that he despises. You know, if he can nitpick and make it funny, that's one thing. But if he just outright despises it like anime, he's no fun.
I'm sorry. I will try to be fun next time that I'm hurting when I'm watching something.
You'll take it and you'll like it.
We're watching Once Upon a Time when we have a little time to ourselves, and nothing is perfect. There's going to be holes or production goofs somewhere. And I can look at something happening in Once Upon a Time and joke about it, but I'm still enjoying it. But
Unlike Beauty and the Beast.
that movie was terrible. It was!
It was not terrible.
It took the one good idea that you had and made it stupid. That
Damn
magic
rattle.
Damn that rattle! Yes, exactly. That magic book thing could have been so cruel. It's an extension of the mirror, which is just a window into the outside world that the Beast is missing out on, right? You get to see all of these wonderful places all around the world, but oh no, you're still trapped in the castle. You can't go there. Sucks to be you. But no, you can go there. You can go literally anywhere in the world, and it makes the curse mean nothing. Because you can either search the entire world, making it much easier to find the one person who's going to learn how to love you, and it'll teach you how to love, and then poof, curse is over. Or, if that never happens, you can at least retire in Hawaii somewhere. You can just go wherever you want and live out the rest of your days in the perfect little spot, as opposed to this isolated castle which is trapped in its own little patch of winter, which sounds like hell. Except you can leave whenever you want, anywhere you want, with whoever you want. Apparently, if Beast can take Belle anywhere that he wants. It makes no sense. And I know I harped on this enough, but I'm sorry, I'm not afraid of this Beast that the movie itself gives us, as opposed to what his animated counterpart was. That guy was scary.
Shy Cartoon Girl says, I so can't wait till you get to the musical episode, my favorite one. What season was that in?
I I don't
And-
remember a musical episode, so at least
I don't think we've had one. I gotten to it yet.
no.
And Herky McBain, Herky Turkey said, "Owat," as we call it,
Oh,
"Owat."
that.
Wouldn't know continuity if it smacked it in the nose, but I still loved it. Oh yes, yes. We have the best time talking about, especially the Elsa arc.
I would need to watch the entire series from start to finish a second or third time, I think, in order to see if its continuity actually lines up as well as it seems to be on the first time around. But I am having a fun time picking apart the internal continuity versus that of the other books. That's all supposed to be based on. There's one point where they're facing the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz. Okay, she is a very powerful witch. She's a threat. Why is no one thinking of throwing water at her? Hello? Anyone? One of the most famous stories of all time. You know how to kill her, right? Anyone? Hello? Water!
You find out that water wouldn't have worked, but,
Maybe they could establish that earlier on. So not here shouting at the TV.
Water!
Try water!
Bucket of water, your problem's over!
In the original, in both that, in both the book and in the MGM film, Dorothy killed her by accident. She had no idea that water would kill her, but there it was. Guys, come on.
Okay, focus.
But and yeah, Elsa. Let's talk about Elsa for a second.
Oh boy.
Of course, the show wants to be more dramatic than the fairy tales that we all know and love. Cinderella isn't, Snow White isn't just. She also has to have a dark streak to her. She has to be a thief and possibly a murderer because she lived out in the woods or whatever, or some crap like that. Peter Pan, he is a child murderer, so that's fun. We're taking all these classic characters and we're not afraid of darkening them up a little bit for the sake of this particular story. Then comes Elsa from Frozen, who I actually need to read the actual story from when she came, the Snow Queen, but I think her deal was that she actually killed kids herself in her source material. Yes.
Not Elsa.
Yes, Elsa! And then we have Once Upon a Time who wants to do their own take on the Snow Queen story, but we can't have it be Elsa. Oh, it's her aunt. What? Her aunt has the same snow powers that she has, and she's the bad guy because Frozen's the biggest money maker in the world right now, and she can do no wrong. No!
Elsa cannot be the villain.
She was the villain in her original story. Make her a villain again.
No.
That would be great, even if she doesn't want to be.
All the world's little girls would riot. Cannot.
Ugh.
With Elsa.
And for the love of God, Emma, shut up with the whole lie detector thing. It doesn't work.
A superpower.
I have a superpower. I can tell that people are lying. Except you don't.
Terrible at it.
One time she did it and it worked.
Okay, alright, we gotta get back to it.
Sorry.
Okay. I have the munchies so bad. Alright, so the next is...
How many spots of posts do we have left?
We got 3 more things to do.
3 more things to do. Okay.
Yes. Beginning with, read like the Wilhelm scream.
Read like the Wilhelm scream.
Yes!
What?
Are you excited about the upcoming game? Do you think the team is ready to win the tournament? She asked. Very excited, I think we're more than ready! Lost Boys have a killer defense! How do you think the Knights will succeed? The way we always do. We run hard and we dodge the cannons, we make our goals! You're confident! I know our team! The Wilhelm scream, ladies and gentlemen.
That was brilliant, Mike.
Next.
Next is Pee Wee Herman as a pencil sharpener from HRR Productions. Pee Wee Herman is a pencil sharpener.
What about the rumors that King Ben won't be back in time to play the game? We've heard he left earlier this week in some secret official business, John Sakili. Can you tell us things about... Ah! 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 What are you doing? Ah!
Ew! This is uncomfortable. We need an adult.
Pencil in one ear, twisting the other. Ah!
Finally, is from Perky McJerky the Perky Turkey. Have you seen Horrible Histories, Bobsheaux?
I have not.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I have nothing to say about that.
Then instead of Death from Horrible Histories, Herky McJerky Raven the Monkey Bane Mouse would like to hear Luna as the French taunter.
I can't speak to the room elves, but I know Ben wouldn't want to let us down. I hope he makes it back in time. If not, you'll carry on, because I'm Luna. Because you're sweet Luna.
He's like, I was sleeping, Mom!
Oh, you want the obnoxious? I will give you the obnoxious. The obnoxious is really very nice. Ow! No! Love nibbles! Official rush!
Next.
That's it!
That's it?
That's it!
One last palate cleanser for the lady before we say our goodnights.
Sure. What's one you haven't done in a while?
Not palate cleansers.
Sweeney Todd.
I'm sure you will, she said, rifling through her index cards for the next question. She smiled back up to the camera. One of the things we like to do on our Tony Center is to get to know more players better. Can you tell us a little about yourself? Well, I'm Jay, son of Jafar. I grew up on the Isle of the Lost, but I think everyone knows that by now. In prison on a trumped-up charge. Dreaming I might come home to a wife and child.
Alright.
Thank you.
But no more after this.
No.
You don't have to read anymore, but there's a last-minute sponsored post.
Oh.
First part, Eartha Kitt singing Brent's Pea song.
Wow.
Anthony, you're the worst. And
One last minute bad camp. There you go.
There was a little stream that fled into the river, and the river flowed and flowed into a giant lake. Arr.
it's creepy.
You know she would be totally into that.
Gilbert Godfrey singing Santa Baby.
Santa baby, to slip a sable under the tree for me. Bill an awful good girl.
And finally, Pee Wee singing Helium Rhapsody. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Mama just killed a man.
No!
I guess he said, pull my trigger and now he's dead! Ah!
Mama,
Life had just begun!
but now you've gone and thrown it all away.
God! That was awful.
Oh, I love you guys. Thank you for making these streams what they are, and it's been a while since the last stream, and we're gonna try to get back to streaming more regularly. And thank you for making this comeback stream a very, very good one.
We are hoping for the next stream to be July 26th.
Yes, at which point we will do a Christmas one. So, hey, we gotta.
How are you going to tear yourself away from Descendants?
Like this.
Descendants. We have to know what happens next. We don't even know what's going on now. Who cares what happens next?
What's going on now? Nothing!
Nothing!
Absolutely nothing! Stupid! You're so stupid! Little last minute Cooney there for y'all. And with
Good
that,
night.
we bid thee
Farewell.
good night, and have a good one, everybody.